All right. What a late start, guys. What a freaking late start. Not cool of me. But here we are. It's going to be a small stream today, guys. It's going to be short, and we have one thing to do. One thing to do. Testing UEFN's Fortnite map. We're gonna try the On Point map. All right, let's see. Um, so I'm gonna try and we're gonna sign in. We're gonna have a shot at just trying the game. Hey, Brian, thank you, dude. Thank you for the 6 month sub, dude. I really for subscribing for 6 months. You've resubbed for 5 months at tier 1, dude, and you've been subscribed for 6 months. Really appreciate it. Good morning, or I should say good evening. Good evening for me. Thanks, Brian. Really appreciate it. Good evening, Goldie. I'm starting late. Work was really busy. Really busy today. Um, Accounts and payroll took longer. I'm onboarding somebody to help manage that process, which is really good. It'll be really nice when that's not on my plate. Flip flops. Yo, hello, Lucario. How are you? Almost 11:30. No, I know. So the plan is to go till about like 12:31, and the only thing I want to do is test the Fortnite map and like play some games with you. See if we can actually play Fortnite together for the first time in UEFN. 12:19, yeah, it's 11:19 for me. Yeah, just like it's a small little. The itinerary for the stream is narrow scope. We're just gonna try that. We're just gonna try and see if we can get the game going. And I need some user testers, so it'll be really good to have you guys around. And I can't test it myself, that's for sure. So, yep, that's the plan. Um, so I think the first thing I need to do is just even research how to do this. So, I mean, let's go to the developer assistant and just like ask and be like, "Hey, new chat, how do I playtest my game?" Um, so hold on, I'm just gonna ask it. How do I playtest my UFN game with a group of people? How do I test my UEFN game with a group of people? And then we're going to go ahead and try and make that happen, because guys, it's coming along. It's coming along really well. I think adding playtesters. Here we go. Unfortunately, you can't test today. Not at home. Oh, as the new flat has no internet yet, should be sorted Wednesday, and then I'll be giving it a full stream test in the evening. Yo, that's sick, Lucario. Have you got a space set up for your stream? Have you got a place to play? That'll be cool. This will be the first update in a while that I've seen. Yeah, I know. There's some cool new stuff. There's some cool new stuff in it. Um, okay, so we can create a playtest. I'm seeing that. Okay. Thank you. The sub goal just got hit. What's going on? That's still from Brian's subs. Yo, thank you guys. I'm seeing the sub goal of 10 was just completed. I need to. Will it auto set a new one? I think it will. What's going on? Is this the album? Should be. All right. All right. Hold up. Yeah, it's a lot of new stuff in there, Goldie. And you'll be able to like jump in and play for yourself and see all the new content. Okay, so this is what I'm looking at right now. We'll be looking at doing these steps. So it's similar to the same setup I had, as the flat is smaller than the one I had, but with it being so close to the kid, it makes a lot more sense. Nice, Lucario. You've got to sort boxes, get things into locations, increase the kiddos Crimbo fund? What's a Crimbo fund through Twitch? Interesting. I mean, that's cool that you're moving into a new place, Lucario. That's always a really exciting time. Okay, hold on. 10 stream streak, Goldie, yo! 10 stream streak. Incredible. Incredible, dude. You never miss a beat, man. You never miss a beat. Okay, so hold on. We need to... I think what it's saying is, if I read this right, if I'm reading this right, we get... create a playtest. To turn the private version of your island into a playtestable project, follow the steps below. Open the projects page. Okay, so we probably need a... let's see. I think this is in the Fortnite creator portal. There's my 10. Nice. Yo. Will Dub reach the 10 stream streak? Yo, you guys, you never miss a beat. All of you have been here for every stream, the last 10 streams since they introduced this feature. And that's pretty freaking cool. That's really cool, guys. That is huge. All right, let me sign into the creator portal because I believe that'll be what we... Oh, why not? Okay. It's weird. I was able to sign in here, but not here. I'm going to have to password reset, which is very annoying. So I'll do that off stream. I'll do that on my other monitor. We've got a streaker. Yep, that's it. Big streak day for everyone, right? Like freaking 10 streams in a row for all of you guys. I can't believe so many of you just like have not missed one. Yo, Star Jump soon. Tomorrow I fly back to Brisbane, guys. So I'll be back in the office, back dealing with the light and the Star Jumps. Though honestly, the light and the Star Jumps is a bit of a hassle. I'm getting 3 weeks, I hear. Yeah, it could be about that long. I'm not 100% sure yet, but yeah. Yo, that's a huge follow age. Lucario, that's epic. All right, where's this damn mail? Math, 10 streams as well? Huge. Did it get filtered? Oh, no, hold on. All right. Let's see. I'm getting my password reset. Everyone's on it tonight? Yeah. At least Brizzy will be a bit warmer than Melb's. Yeah, but I don't really mind the Melbourne weather, honestly. Oh my god, these captures are getting ridiculous. Okay. All right. I'm making progress, I think. Sorry about all the... Oh, man, I'm solving captures and all this other stuff off screen. I really want to get to... I need to get into this portal here. So I'm trying to get onto this portal because from there, I'll be able to... From here, I'll be able to basically set it up so that anybody who wants to try and do this playtest with me will be able to. This capture is like long and exhaustive. It's kind of ridiculous. All right. I've got the creator portal now. Here we go. Okay, so it's saying go to projects and select playtests. Oh no. I'm not seeing either of the... I'm not seeing the project that we need to be seeing. The project we need to be seeing is this one, On Point _FM. And it could be that I need to do this through... All right, I'm going to try and quickly another sign in with the actuator account. I'll get the passport sorted ASAP. You're busy tonight, Will? Free any other day this week. Yeah, I'll... that's all good. I really appreciate it. We'll see how many people are available to do it. I feel like all I need is like 2 or 3. So if we can get that, then we'll be sweet. Then we'll be sweet. Or even just 2. But and it sounds like maybe Goldie's available. So hello, Monster Dev. What are you doing? We are playtesting a game that I've been messing around with and working on, which I'm pretty psyched to be work. You know, you don't have Fortnite? Okay, all good. Let's see if I can get into this account. At least if I can like never played or installed. Yeah, fair. Oh, that's a concerning email. All right, deal with that later. I have over 1,000 hours. Yeah, okay. We definitely need to play some Fortnite, Will. I know Fast was really into Fortnite for a while there. So let's see. I'm still signing into accounts here. May God have mercy on your soul. Yeah, it's a lot. Oh my God, there's still not any projects here. Okay. So what's happened, guys, is I need to get to this map, but I've tried 2 Fortnite accounts already, and it's not any of them. Oh. Thank you, Danzy, for the raid. Oh my God, how's it going? It's raiding with dirty viewers. Yo, thanks, really appreciate that. I tuned in really briefly just to check your stream out. Hello. I see you were collabing. You had a collab with Blade. That was really cool. You guys were playing Board Game Simulator. Absolutely amazing stream, Danzy, the most famous. Like, yeah, dude. First collab without me? Yo, how'd it go? Board games was really fun. Board Game Simulator is really fun. Hey, guess where I'm heading tomorrow? Tomorrow I'm flying into Gold Coast. And then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I'm doing drone test flights off with real cows. Yes, yep. Brisbane's right. Come see you. I reckon I'll be free by the weekend, but I'll mostly be traveling to like a bunch of farms. So it's all right, hold on. Epic Fortnite. Man, how do I do this damn thing? Do you have your RM William boots? I do. I have my RMs, though those ones are a little bit nice to be taking out into a paddock. But I'm gonna have to make a choice about which boots I bring. It's gonna be a bit of a tough one. How was my meeting with Meta? You mean like way back at PAX? If you're referring to the PAX one, then yeah, it's like it went pretty well. Went pretty well. Nothing like groundbreaking, no huge things. Yeah, it went well. It went well. No like massive deals done or anything like that. They would like us to add finger guns to On Point, and I so far I haven't had the time to like really do that yet. But you know, it's how it goes. It's how it goes. Busy, busy, busy. I really just got to like finish some stuff off. Hey, how you going? Chupacabra. It's a funny little emote there with the bird. You've got to go and sleep. Happy stream. Thanks, Danzy. I'll hit you up when I have some free time. I'm gonna be yeah. So I don't know exactly. I've got a lot of scheduling to do. I really have a lot of scheduling to do. I got to plan a lot of stuff. But yeah, this we should try this Fortnite map together sometime too. By the way, we have we added 7TV yet? We haven't added 7TV yet to the emotes, not yet. But yeah, looking forward to seeing you, Danzy. I'll hit you up soon once I'm back in Queensland. All right, so I wonder where Fass is because let's see, might be that. All right, hold on. I'm gonna even just like give her a call if she's still awake. Is Fass? Is she live? Is she streaming? Let's have a quick look. Good morning, Brito Coding. She is. She's playing with Lisa. She's playing a game. All right. All right. I'm gonna pester her. Hey. Oh, what do I say to her? Hey. Can we have a look at your UEFN account so I can set up some playtesting? And maybe she'll even join us for a playtest. That'd be pretty freaking cool. Though not right now. I think she's like, that like her and Lufu and Lisa are all having a play together at the moment. Puzzle games with the girls. All right. Psych, 10 stream streak. Yo, 10's huge. Added finger guns. Nice. All right, how do I do this? I feel like if I look here, guys, check it out. If I go into this and I look in at the Unreal Editor, we have like the actuated digital team here. Okay, hold on. If it's managed by Actuator, playtest group. This is how we can do it. Guys. Hell yeah. All right, we've already got a pretty damn good list of people who are already on there. So, I mean, is Crazy on this list? All right, so this is we can do it. We can do a playtest with a bunch of people who wants to jump in and have a go. So this is for send me the invite link via Discord if you want. Absolutely. We can do that. Hell yeah. I mean, here it is. I don't mind everybody doing that. I'm gonna do that right here in chat. So if people want to join it, we can do it from that. That's good. This is really, really handy. So what'll be the next steps? The next steps after this are gonna be okay. So private version, create playtest. This might even be like playtesting group. How do I actually add the playtest itself? Create a new playtest. I mean, I don't know that I can even do this. There we go, actually. Here we go. So we've selected the team. All right, awesome. We're up. We're good to go now. Playtests. We're going to switch version to All right, hold on. We're going to need a new one. Because that version's the wrong version now. The right version is going to be... If I look at our server unavailable... All right, we need to sign in, unfortunately. We need to publish a private version. You're absolutely right. Yeah. So we're going to re-sign up, re-authenticate, and then we'll have to make a new one. All right. So, yes. So, scratch that. Ignore that link. Sorry, wrong link. We're going to have to make a new one. And I've got to solve all of the captures. There's like a million captures that are needed for this, unfortunately. Why is that not... Why is that password not working? I'm guessing you've done this before, Crazy. My Fortnite needs a 36 gigabyte update. Yeah, you know they're coming out with a new editor soon, a Fortnite editor that's like lightweight instead. So let's see. Man. I'm just getting this now. Okay. Does that work? Yes. Yes, it does. More captures to solve those. Sorry, guys. Nearly done with that. I can bring it back on screen. They need so much bloat nowadays. Yeah, tell me about it. They're going to be stripping it down fairly soon. So that you won't need to download like a massive amount of things. The number of captures I have to solve here is ridiculous. All right. Fortnite editor authenticated. And then we'll have the version, and then we can create a playtest for that version. Progressing quite well. We're figuring it out. Private versions. Please sign in. Interesting. All right. Sorry, I'm going through some terms of service here. Okay. Private version code. Search for a private version code in order to release it. All right. Yo, Snolzy! How you doing, man? You gonna come play some Fortnite? I've been cooking over the weekend. I've been working on some stuff. And I'm getting there. Okay, version history. I think... Oh, how do you do this? Copy snapshot description? No. All right, we're going to go back to these instructions. I don't have Fortnite downloaded. All good, man. All good. No need to play. You can spectate. Okay, hold on. Where is... I should probably even just like tease what the game's going to be. I want to play. Yeah, it's a big download. I get it. No worries. Okay, so... Should be under playtest. I can go create playtest now, but I'm not actually seeing that when I go here. So let's see. So under the So under the project, select the project, and then we'll have releases, playtests, private versions. Now, under the project, we should see releases, playtests. Okay, so we don't have what they see here. We've got an existing playtest. Switch versions, private version. All right, I'm guessing we need to create a new private version. So manage private versions for this island. Create a new private version from your project in the Fortnite creative on Unreal Editor for Fortnite. Okay, so that means we switch here. How do we create a version? Okay. Back to more homework answers, Snolzy. Yeah. How rubbish... Oh, sorry. How is Fortnite rubbish? It's one of the most popular games. I feel like I like some people, it's just not for them, right? It's like, it depends. If you like Call of Duty, you're not gonna like, Fortnite's not for you. Okay, hold on. Hello, Preacher, how you doing? Crazy, you've done this before. It sounds like you know your way around this. So click project. So you mean click project here? Yes. Upload to private version. I'm guessing it's this, right, Crazy? Upload to private version. Yes, you got it. All right, we got it. So this is going to be... all right, this private version will be first playtest for... Did Fast do this the first time? That's crazy. Hey, Katie, how you doing? Good to see you. Beast code, yo. Beast, yeah, best code. I read it as best code. It's going all right, Preacher. That's good, man. Good to see you too, Katie. How are you? Okay, first playtest for MVP game loop. All right. So let's upload that. And then that should give us a new private version. And from that, we can then send that to all of you guys to actually just have a shot at playing it. That's exciting. That's exciting. I think I'm getting the hang of it. I'm getting the hang of the whole loop now. All right, so we'll let that upload. And then back in the other page, like on the website, we can have another shot at that, making that change there. I'm glad so many of y'all are still tuning in, even though the stream started so damn late. It's all right. Private version, showing creator portal. Digital Sky, thank you for the follow, man. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. It's are you going to be able to? You're going to jump in and playtest? There's so many names here I recognize. Digital Sparky. Yeah, cool, dude. What did I say before? Digital Sky. That's silly. You've got, all right, Goldie. Yeah, dude, that's great. I'm guessing that's probably why the algorithm recommended us. Like, welcome in, man. Welcome in. It's different from a lot of the other people that I hang around with and play games with. Digital Sparky is my tech god. Yo, GY, how you doing? Good to see you too. I missed your message from before. That's fantastic, man. That's fantastic. We love techie people here, Sparky. With a name like Digital Sparky, how can you not be a tech god? It's such a very cool name. I really like that. Okay, so here we should be able to find that private version. Private version entered does not belong to this project. Lies. It does. It definitely does. All right. What if I refresh here? I mean, there it is. Definitely belongs to... Okay, so now if we go playtests, if I switch version, boom. If you click confirm, your playtest will update from the previous version to the selected version. Confirm. All right. Now we're in business. Guys. So here's a playtest code. So now this is something that we share, I'm guessing. All right, hold on. From here, there was a link before. We managed to generate a link. So, okay, bring players directly into your islands. Yep. Okay, so that's gonna be for a published thing, I'm guessing. This, yeah, he knows his stuff. GY, nice, nice. Okay, hey Luke, how you doing, man? Manage playtest group under the playtest code. That's right. That's right. That makes sense. So yes. So if we head back under where was it? We had it just before. Manage playtest group, and then from here, add new playtesters. This is the one. Okay, so the link that we had before, that should absolutely still be fine. All right, so do we have any new testers? All right, it's the same. It is the same. All right, great. So we're basically ready. We're basically ready now to run one of these things. So what will be the process for actually doing this? I'm pretty sure now with this code. Hold on, my headphones are dying. With this code, we're going to be able to... I mean, is this a thing that we enter once we're in UEFN? Like, actually in Fortnite? I'm guessing we launch Fortnite from here and join from the creator code, right? From the map code. So... I don't know why this keeps signing out. Very annoying. Okay, hold on. I'll need to pull this password up quickly. Yeah, put the playtest code in as the map code. Gotcha. Yeah. All right. One more little step here. So, Chrome. Let's pull up this password. And all right. Nearly there. Nearly there. We're going to have to do the two-factor dance for the 5th time tonight. Nearly there. Nearly there. All right. So if... So who's down to try this thing out? Because we've added a lot of new stuff. A lot of new stuff. Okay. So it's telling me Fortnite's running, though I don't think it is. Let me just launch it. So here, if you have a look at the... If I have a look at the task manager... I don't think we have Fortnite here. Yeah, we do. I'm guessing that's the Unreal editor though, right? So what if we just launch session there and then we'll be fine. I can't use that link. It doesn't let me log in. All right, hold on, Jess. Is it... I'll repost that link. So copy link. So there it is for anybody who wants to jump in. Are you saying that that link doesn't actually work for you, Jess? It doesn't let me do the two-factor auth. Man, it's so protective. It's so defensive and protective. It's kind of crazy. Kind of crazy that it's doing that. All right, Fortnite is loaded. We got our Simpsons themed stuff up and ready to go. I like how they dealt with Bart. Like the Bart character, kind of smart that So dealing with the hitboxes of Bart would be interesting because he's so small, and you can't just like scale him up to make him big. So they've put him in a robot, and they seem to have done the same with Lisa in like a robot suit, which kind of like on one hand it breaks the continuity with like, you know, Lisa being in a like a weird spacesuit's kind of strange, but they should have made it future Bart and present Lisa. Yeah, that's true. That's a good solution. It's a hard problem to solve, honestly. Do you have to be on the list of playtesters for it to work? I think you will have to be on the list of playtesters, but we've got a pretty good list of playtesters here. And anybody using that link can get on the playtester list as well, I'm pretty sure. You can't join unless you're in the playtest group. Yo, Luke's coming. Luke's coming to play. Fuck yeah. That's exciting. Luke, just be aware. This is like this is an alpha. We're very much in very much in prototype territory here. So if I should be able to bail out of this and then join a game with the with that code. Okay, so now we go play. From here, we're going to go to I wanted to check if I'm fixing fucking Broken House maps for the update. Yeah, sorry, Luke. That sucks, man. That sucks. That's always the struggle, isn't it? Like staying up to date with those changes. Okay, so now what we need is okay, private island code. I think we've got it. Created by FastV, so we're on the right track. We're on the right track. All right, if I select that. All right, this is good. This is good. This will be interesting. So now, I mean, I guess we potentially wait for others to join. So who's actually down to try this? I'm kind of just like jumping on and hoping that people will play, where that's not necessarily going to be the case. We got a lot of offline people here. Crazy, I see Crazy's here. Yo, Crazy! Thank you, Crazy, for joining in. That's exciting. That's really exciting. Okay, so shall we just do it, the two of us? Very cool skin, by the way. Very cool skin, Crazy. I love that. I guess it's you and me, man. It's you and me for the first time doing a test of the new systems. Pretty exciting. Pretty exciting. The join link definitely worked. Thank you for helping test that, Luke. I really appreciate it. All right, so here we go. Just you and me. Ready? Ready, Crazy? Shall we do it? I mean, should we get in voice chat or something? Hold on, the voice chat was just gonna like anyone else? Yeah. It's yo, this guy's got like, what's he from with the it's not an X-Men character. This certainly isn't Wolverine, but he's got some Wolverine claws going on for sure. For sure. All right. I mean, we can just go you and me, Crazy, if you like. Let's see. I'm pretty sure that's going to be a good, you know, it's more than 0. Yo, that one's pretty cool. You got the John Wick going. Rockin' John Wick. Yeah, too easy. All right, let's do it. Okay. Preparing to download. And he's even got the dog. He's got the John Wick dog. Hey, thank you, Zeke Live. How you doing, man? Thank you for the raid. How's your stream, man? How's it going? I'm just streaking through your stream. Yo, yeah. Rue, thank you for the 10 stream streak. Really appreciate it, man. Looking good, just playing Fortnite. Zeke, do you want to get in on the game? Would you like to join us? I can cancel the finding server and add you in if you like. It's downloading at the moment. Definitely help. Welcome to join with the map code. Yo, Dub City, how are you? Okay, hold up, Zeke. So what you need to do is follow the link. Follow the link here. You'll see it pinned. Hold on, let me just pin it. So we're going to pin that pin message. That's the map code. Oh, okay. It just said I don't have permissions. All right, all right. You're definitely on that list though, Crazy. So KRAZ. Oh, hold on. Maybe you're not Crazy. Crazy KR. Oh no, here you are. Here you are. Definitely should be able to. That's definitely possible. Yeah, it's a private match, Zeke, because this is a private map. This is like the first playtest of a new map that I've been working on here on stream. It's all right, hold on. So I'm gonna I mean, I don't know if it downloads, and I'll just let it go. I'll just let it go. What, he's playing Fortnite? Who is this guy? How are you, Sly? The map that we've been working on. I've been working on the special map that, like, yeah, you're about to see it. It's an On Point Fortnite map that I've been cooking. And so it's finally ready to play test with other players, which is really exciting for me. Really exciting. So we figured out the process a little bit. But here we go. All right. So that worked. And it's got warning playtest. Hell yeah. All right. So I'm going to leave this so that we can do this with other people, because we need other people for this really to work. So return to the lobby. Yes. I'm guessing that, like, I'm guessing Fortnite's not your vibe. Hello, Collector123. How you doing, man? Oh, I need to verify my age. Okay, Zeke. I don't mind hanging out. Like, Crazy's in the process of restarting. If we need to hang a little bit longer, I'm cool with that. But yeah, we're doing a private island code. The private island code is, I'll paste that in the chat too for anyone who wants to join in. So there's the private island code. Need to add Crazy and Jess to the playtesters group? Yes, correct. So here's the playtesters group at the moment. I don't think Jess is on it, but Jess should be able to get there with the pinned link. Yeah, I don't see Jess, but I do see Crazy. So Crazy is on the list. You can't join the private island code, only the playtester code. Okay. Need to copy the playtest code, not private. Need to copy the playtest code, not private code. Okay, hold on. So we can go to, yeah, we can manage that. So let's go here, playtests. There's the playtest code, right? Private island code. All right, playtest code. Yeah. All right. Thank you, Luke. That crisis averted. So then what I need to do is search there instead. And then we're going to select that. All right. Cool. All right. So that's the way to do it. Gotcha. Nice. Making progress. I can't get through the Epic Auth from the link. Jess, that's really annoying. The Epic Auth seems so strict. Like, I've had to sign in and solve like 10 captures today. It's really a lot of effort. It's something else. I think when Fortnite came out, I was going through my be an adult phase, so I never really got into it. Fair enough. But, you know, I think Fast says this all the time, which is funny because I'm pretty sure I taught it to her, but she's like, growing old is mandatory, but growing up is optional. Growing up is optional, Sly, and you should stay young because growing up is a trap. It's a trap, I tell you. At the top of screen. All right, hold on. What are we saying there? At the top of screen, sign into the Epic Games website first. Yep. I don't even get free games. I need like 60 captures. Yeah, it's so stupid. It's so much work just to get in. You know, one thing that we might have to do, I got this, guys. I've got 1,000 V-Bucks that Overstrand gave me for my birthday. And we might have to, right now we've got the fish. Maybe that's a thing to do while we wait, is redeem the redeem the V-Bucks, and then we can go buy on the shop. We can go like buy a character. I mean, what character like represents me while we wait? Like, there's a few people going through this process. I feel like maybe I should like spend these V-Bucks and, oh, for sure we're going to be doing Fast V. I'm going to support Fast. Done. Okay, gonna support Fast. And then you're definitely a Chun-Li. You think I got the thunder thighs going on? I've got the martial arts background, but... Hey, Crazy, how you doing, man? I can hear you there. Can everybody else? All right, hold up. Yeah, I can hear you laughing. All right, hold on. I'm gonna add you. So I need a window capture so we can. Let's see. Fortnite. No, I need audio capture. 1 minute, guys. I mean, I don't really want any of the Simpsons characters. Audio input capture. There we go. Now we're cooking. All right, so you all should be able to hear Crazy and the rest of the Fortnite sounds now. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what character represents me. I could go like maybe not a Chun-Li, maybe a Ryu or something. I could go a Ryu. He's pretty cool. He's pretty on brand for me. I mean, what other characters are there? And how are we going? You solved the login? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Crazy. That's sick. Okay. I mean, yeah, that guy's got a vibe going on. I don't think I'm going to be lucky enough to find a character that just looks like me. But I would like that. If I could find a character who's just like... I don't know. I feel like I've got, 1,000 V-Bucks here. I should be able to get a pretty decent character for that. Philip J. Fry? Yep, I could do that. You think that's my vibe? I mean, where is he? Hold on, there he is. Do you have to buy the guys in the shop right now? Or can you just like... Surely you can get like older characters from other times, right? We've got... I mean, look at that. Jeez. You actually do. You have to buy from these, don't you? The shop changes constantly, so yeah. That's a smart way to get people to spend, honestly. That's really, really clever. But, that's fine. We can be fish for now. Oh, hold on. I think we can even... All right, hold on. So, Crazy, do I need to add you as a friend now? Sorry, not Crazy. Jess. What's your Fortnite name, Jess? How can I add you? We need to do that. Oh, we had some invites. All right. Jess? Okay, here we go. Looking for that. Jess. Add friend. Done. Yo, we had somebody else join for a minute. Jess. Boom. I see you in a UEFN session. Nice. Who is that popped in and out for a moment there? Somebody joined and then left. Okay. Friend request from Rue? Hell yeah. Where you at, Rue? Friend invites. Rue. Dan. Added. Does that mean we're going to get one more with Rue? Okay. I mean, I'm guessing so because Rue just added me, which means he might be able to... Boom. Accepted. Zeke Gaming Twitch TV. Yo, Zeke. Rue's online as well. Hacker Tycoon. That seems fucking fun. Okay, we got nearly a whole damn squad for this thing, guys. How exciting is that? And by the way, 10 stream streak Roo. Amazing, man. Amazing. Okay, are we still just waiting on Zeke? Because that's about it, right? That's about it. That's the last person we actually need. Um, Zeke, join my party. We got a full house, guys. Yo, Sub-Zero looks sick. How cool is that? That's really cool. All right, here we go. We're doing it. We're doing it. First public playtest. I'm excited. Are you all excited? Oh my god, I hope the code doesn't break. I hope the code doesn't break. There's a lot of verse code in this. And I've been testing with test dummies. And so, yeah, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. So I'm not even gonna like, good evening, everyone. Hello, Kodo. How are you? You've come for a pretty freaking exciting moment. Let's explode the server. Yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen. It could break really badly, or it could be awesome. It could be epic, and just everything will work. We're about to find out. We're about to find out. I'm not even gonna tell you guys what to do. We're gonna do a proper playtest where I just go in. We're just raw dogging it. We're going in cold. We're not even gonna tell you guys how it works or what you need to do. We're just gonna see if you can figure it out. That's this is gonna be, yeah. Let's explode the server. I mean, we're gonna have to start to build like a bug list and a backlog and stuff like this now that we've got like actual playtesters. Um, Goldie, that how was that sausage emote ever allowed to pass? How did Fruity get that? It's a 7TV one, of course. Right, right. Yep. Wow, I could just use my credit card the whole time and not my face after 10 years. Now I'm verified, but like I don't even need it since I'm in your party. Yeah, you can just like, exactly. You can just straight in the party. Done. Done. I don't even remember the last time I played Fortnite. Kodo, this is going to be a very different Fortnite experience. It's I haven't also played it in a Crazy Not Readied Up. Yeah, I see it. I see it. I think Crazy must have like dipped away for a minute, but it's all right. Optimus Prime's just like chilling, eating a pie, eating a meat pie while he waits. That's a very Australian. as- all good, Crazy. We ready to go very, very soon. All right, let's do this thing. Let's do this thing. We're about to see how it holds up. This is like, I don't know. I kind of like threw this together last night, and I think it's gonna work just fine. But we'll see. We've been testing with like the test dummies. You can put in test dummies to be like, fill the game with a bunch of players, and then they're like fake players. Okay, hold up. Why did it unready? Now it's not showing anyone is ready, but it's saying that it's fine. We'll figure it out in just a minute. We're gonna have to like, we might even need, yes, a nice Aussie pie. We might even need two groups of people to do a playtest because the game can support up to 10 people. It can support up to 10 people as it is. Because here's the big thing that you guys haven't seen yet, and this is like spoiler alert, but I actually introduced 10 different mini games into the game. So it only needs five. Yeah, it doesn't need a full map. It supports up to 10. So it could even just be like two people. It would even work with, I think it'll even just work with two people. It's waiting for someone to ready up. Yeah, but I don't know who because it's not showing us check marks just yet. Okay, I have 3 hours of sleep. That's why. Uh, Zeke, you're running on fumes, huh? Running on fumes. Everyone is readied up. They'll be downloading the files. Yep. Man, everyone, because someone wasn't ready. Yo, Voodoo, how you doing, man? We're about to try the On Point Fortnight map, man. It's private playtest code. Do you want to jump in the next one? We're gonna like be playing this for I gotta fly out tomorrow morning, so I'm not gonna be streaming super early, but I've been pretty excited about this. I hope it's on point. Exactly. There are so many freaking puns with this game name, man. It's like sometimes I'm just like, why did I choose this name? And other times I'm like, every time somebody makes a pun with this, they're selling the game, which is nice. By the way, nice Kolbasa, Goldie. What's a Kolbasa? Isn't that the... That's kind of the whole point. Yes, yeah. It's there we go again. There we go again. Kick you. You're not even in the game. All right, hold on. We're gonna cancel. Crazy kick, and then we're gonna add crazy. Crazy was the first person wanting to get in this thing. So, okay, there we go. Oh, we had another one leave. Jess just left. Let me get Jess back. There's invite to party. Oh man, Star Wars and the... What's he doing? Sitting on gold? That's about right. That's pretty on brand for Lord of the Sith. All right, was it... We got Crazy, Zeke, Rue. It's just Jess now. It's just Jess. Where's Jess? Jess, invite to party. You were just playing Fortnite, Dolly? Yo, I mean, you can probably join this if you want. You can, there's a private playtest code. Sorry, yeah, hold on. I'm pretty sure, let's see. If you go search for a game, and then drop that private playtest code, Dolly, you can get into this. You don't have to be in the party. You can just like, you can run with that playtest code. So it's this one, Dolly. It's that one, but first you'll have to follow the link that's pinned. So follow the link that's pinned, and then, okay, you're going to watch? No problem. All right. Last try, Jess. I really want to get you in on this if we can. I'm pretty tired, but thank you. No problem. We got a little bit of history in the making right here. If it looks really fun, Dolly, how was my day? Yeah, my day's been good. Mondays are always stressy. Mondays are always money days in my business for some reason. Okay, I can't join the playtest group because I need to do age verification. All right. We might just run it then, Jess, and you can join the next one because I'm ready to do a few of these tonight. So here we go. I'm gonna start. But yeah, just like if you do decide that you want to that you actually want to play it, Jess, and you keep going through it, like feel free to do that, please. And then when you're through it, you can join in on the next one because you were in the party. You were in the party like just a minute ago. Okay, downloading map. I don't want to do the age verification. Fair enough. It's a real hassle, isn't it? Oh my God, it's happening. It's happening, guys. I wonder how you can change this screen. This should be possible, right? For, we got create a fast fee up in the corner. At least it's not only asking your ID, yeah. Is it in the locker? Oh my God, we've got 2 people. We've got 2 names on the player scores. Where's the rest? Where's everyone else? Hell yeah, right? Interesting that it's not actually pulling the players' names. Right, who else? Anyone else? Why are they anon though? No, exactly. All right, 3 people. All right, well, go find an arcade machine, guys. Here we go. This is not looking good for me. All right, and now we'll see what happens. Oh man, where's the logs? You can't access the logs? Each game is quick? Okay, so somebody died and is spectating, right? That means that it worked, right? Somebody died and is spectating. No, it bugged. All right, hold on. This didn't trigger properly. God dang it. Each game is quick. And now it should kill someone. So how can I access the logs? Oh God, I gotta hurry up or I'll be left behind. Oh, this one's not done yet. I got a lot of catching up to do. Boom, 27. Man, it should have like, the thing it's not doing, and I can't see the logs, it should be like deleting people as we go here. So that's not working. So we've got 4 people, but I only saw 2. We've got 4 people on the scoreboard, but I only saw 2. So what's going on there? I can only spectate. That's really annoying. That was me spectating since I connected late. Oh, so we needed to wait. We need to like give it a little more time, I think. I love the sheeps. Yo, I'm glad you like the sheeps, man. Okay, so what it should have done now is it should have declared a winner, but it's not doing it. Where are my logs? Anyone know how to access the logs here? Usually on the map screen, you get logs, but it's looking pretty nice. Nice. Is this you, Jess? Are you the, I mean, hold on. Okay, so I'm a little, you don't get logs in a playtest? Dude, that's really annoying. Who is this here? Is this you, Jess? Who is this? Okay, all right. So it's not killing people. It's supposed to be killing people, which is really unfortunate. It's supposed to kill the bottom half of the leaderboard after every round of games. That's crazy. Okay, all right. I mean, it should have been killing us, crazy. Should have been killing us, but it didn't. It's still playable, yeah, but this isn't the gameplay experience that I wanted. The core game loop is not in there. It's not in there, so I need to figure that out. Might be nice to show their names if you can. 100%. I don't know why it's showing anonymous. It shouldn't be showing anonymous, and we're going to do a different thing with the scores on like a proper leaderboard with UI, but all right, that's really unfortunate. So should we try again and see what happens if we wait for everybody to load in before starting the mini games? We're going to have to lock all the mini games and put them on a timer, I think. It's in your settings, I think. Okay. So let's try that again. I'm going to return to lobby and then have another go. Do you want to head out with me, Crazy? And then we'll go again, and then like I'll need to put something in there to control like who can play and not play. And well done, Crazy, by the way. You completely smashed the score. Okay. So who have we got now? We've got Zeke, Rue, Crazy. Is Crazy in game now? Or is he ready? All right. Yeah, he's out. Not ready. Rue's here. Let's have another shot at this. Okay. Zeke, when you say it's in your settings client side, what are you referring to there? You mean like the... All right, that is Crazy. I'm going to ready up. Let's do it. You ready, Zeke? Zeke Gaming Twitch TV. You're also streaming, Zeke. That's pretty cool. All right, so just for my, for my sanity, and I'll build something in where the arcade cabinets stay locked until everybody's like loaded in. But just for me, let's not activate the arcade machines until a little bit later. And I'm really disappointed that it doesn't give me logs, because the logs were going to tell me so much useful stuff. How do you debug this stuff then? How do you debug this stuff when you're doing that, Luke? Because surely there's a way to debug when not working in the editor. Oh, yeah. I see. Yeah. I'll definitely work on getting the names instead of anonymous, because anonymous is absolutely wrong. That's not the right name. The code to do that is like... I mean, can even pull it up here. All right, so we got Crazy again. Crazy, don't activate the machines just yet. We're going to wait until there's more people loaded in. But I guess we can remember that I'm 256, you're 257. In Fortnite settings so that other people will show their real names. It's something like the streamer mode settings, or is it in the code? I think it's a problem with the code. I think what it is, so here's some of the code related to it. We've got this, let's see, this score display device. At the moment, we should be, as we format that message, yeah, I'll get rid of that stuff. It should have, like, player here should have a name. So I'll need to do something to figure out, like, how to get the name for the player. Have to do it with team, not playtest group. Only logging you get is verse errors on the back end. Okay, all right. I have to do it with the team then. All right, I see four names here, but I don't see 4 people running around the lobby. What's going on with that? Okay, so to do names not showing. Show full player names here. Also, we're going to redo this entire thing with proper UI anyway. I got in, but I'm spectating again. Why would you be spectating? There's heaps of places to spawn, right? I mean, there's no way to, like, restart the round like this. Can you add people to the map team as playtesters? Yeah, good question. Good question. Or is the bottom level still editor? I mean, I see 4 people in the map, but only 2 of us have spawned. Why are they spectating? Okay, not only contributors. Yeah, that's annoying. Pretty weird. Pretty weird. All right, two more playtesters here. But they're not... Why are they not spawning? There's definitely, if I look at the UEFN map, and I don't want to get too into it because I really just wanted to play games here, but like... Look, there's definitely like in the island settings. I don't know why it would cause people to... What would cause people not to... not to spawn. You have 2 spectators. You may need a pre-game timer. Yeah, definitely. I don't think, though, people joining, like, into the game should be fine. I don't know. Do you want to have another round, Crazy? Just quickly and see if you can see if I can beat your score this time? And, I mean, let's do it. Let's have another quick game and we'll see how we go. So, all right. All right. I've got the advantage of knowing all the mini games that have, like, the best scores. And I think that's kind of like part of the metagame for this. All right, 58. Doing good, doing good. All right, there he is. And now, usually what would have happened is half the players would have died. So now, this would be like, there's going to be a phase where it, like, judges players, and it goes, like, this player survived, this player survived, this player died, this player died. And then, from there, we move on to the next round. Those mini games stay locked so that we can't use them again. And then it'll be another, like, run for the mini game. So let's do it, Crazy. Let's go. I'm on 70, you're on 45. So good luck on the next round, man. Let's do it. Let's go. Come on, fruit. I think because I ended it doing a slide, it kept my momentum and, like, put me in the ground. So there's another thing I need to fix. All right. Nice. Respectable score. Pretty good. You're catching me. You're catching me, Crazy. All right. So that's the next round. Let's go again. Yeah, let's do this one. I mean, that's a bigger problem than I realized. It's definitely, like, locking me away. All right, 125. Doing pretty good. I don't know if you would have been surviving this one if it was properly eliminating players. We also got to get rid of these portals. 100. I think I'm beating you, crazy. I think I'm beating you. And I also realized for this gameplay to work, we're going to need way more mini games. Like, way more mini games. Okay, so spectator, you can't see the scores either. That's interesting, dude. That's actually, yeah, that is very interesting. We'll need some way to, like, make that visible to people. I mean, hey, you're giving me the loser dance, but I'm the one with 124 points here. You gotta, like... You gotta up your score before you call me a loser, my man. Let's do it. Good luck for the next round. Let's go. Ooh. This one. Fast broke her arm for her microphone. What do you mean? Her arm broke? Ah. No, I gotta fix that bug. I don't like this. That cost me a lot of time. No! No, letting crazy close the gap. Could you put a passive scoreboard on the wall somewhere? Yeah, 100%. I think that's a really good idea. I mean, with 10 minigames, this whole thing is over really quick. Ah! He took the last machine. I should have been faster. I should have been faster. His score's gonna get... He's gonna get real close with this. Could you put a passive scoreboard on the wall? Yeah, that's a really good idea. I think maybe where this, like, where that logo is could have that scoreboard. All right, so that's another round done. I really have no idea. Let's try this one more time because I don't want the people who are spectating to be stuck spectating. That's not cool. That's not cool. I made terrible game choices. See, that's the meta game though, crazy. That's the meta game. So now it's like she's busy and Seb is streaming. Hold on. Is she actually really injured? What happened? You should go check. Is she okay, guys? Is she... You mean like... No, she's not okay? What do you mean, Goldie? What's going on? Is she all right? Oh my God. I thought like her arm broke. All right. All right. All right. All right. I might go check on her just quickly. No, I don't want to do that. We're in the middle of a game. We've got a lobby. We've got a lobby. We're going to go again. I'm going to ready up. And then very quickly, I'm going to go run and check on Faz. And by the time the lobby's done, I'll be back. Yeah, wow, that's really broken. That's really broken, chat. Oh my God, we got 3 people! We got 3 people! That's sick. But I see 4 on the scoreboard. Where's the 4th person? Yeah. Where's the 4th person, guys? I kind of like the like hanging out in the arcade part of this. That's pretty sick. Um, so who's the last person here? One more person should be in the game but isn't. I'm gonna change my rendering API. Tech support Seb is on the scene. Yeah, superglue always helps. I don't know about superglue for this one. So definitely the game needs a phase where all of the machines are locked and it's like locked and waiting for people to activate them. That definitely needs to be in. I need to fix something so that you always appear on the platform. I need to figure out why the hell people aren't spawning. That's like weird. All right, somebody left. That means it's the three of us. So we're going to be competing for the best score. You guys ready? Let's do like a ready, set, go. Go get a mini game. Go, guys. Yes. That mad scramble. Oh no, that's a terrible bug. This is not going to help me. And where's the crosshair? All right, next mini game. On with the show. I'm behind, guys. I'm in last place. I need to increase the accuracy of the guns. I'm quite certain that that's like a problem. These need to be like laser accurate, and they're not. I don't know how to change the accuracy of the handguns. Like, that's an issue. Oh my god! Who's in second place? Somebody's beating me. All right. Come here, sheep. All right. How are we doing? Am I winning yet? Just. Fast. Oh my god. Raiding with, oh my god, your raids are always so freaking huge. That's a lot of people. Oh my god. That's so many people. And Lisa. Yo, Lisa, thank you for the raid. No more target spawn? Okay, all right. Yeah, so we gotta start over, and I'm realizing we need way more. Hello, Lisa. How are you? How you doing? Check out all the game art, all the On Point game art that we did for the UEFN map. It's looking good. All right, I officially win with 93. Back to the lobby. One more time. Big shout out to Lisa. Lisa does amazing art, guys, in her streams. If you haven't already seen it, go check out her channel. Thank you for the raid. I really appreciate it. Did you see the news? I won't be able to make it to Tanner's thing. I'm really disappointed. I won't be able to make it. All right, one more map, and I'll show everybody. All the new raiders, have a look at what we're doing. So who we got? We've got... do you want one quick game? One quick game, Fast? Just to check it out? I see you're online. You got the launcher open. Oh, Fastfee, I read your mind. Oh, with the rating. Yeah, thank you guys. I really appreciate you guys support me in rating like that. That's incredible. Fast and Lisa raid, double raid like that. I'm loading quickly. Okay, nice. Zeke's coming. Let's see. Can we fight? There's Zeke. Invite to party. Any minute. Zeke. It's not letting me click the... That was Luke. Let's not invite Luke because he already said he was busy. Zeke. Invite to party. Check it out fast how far it's coming. It's really coming along. There's a lot of work that I have to do to get the... I must depart though. Have a lovely night. All good, Lisa. Thank you for the raid. I really appreciate it. I got to start streaming earlier so I can raid you. I feel like the raid directions are... I gotta like reciprocate. Okay, good. I'm not. You're not good. I feel like you're ready. Crazy's got a cool freaking mustache man with his, what do they call them? They're what do they call it? He's got a weird and interesting character. Where's the three-eyed fish from? I feel like that's a thing from that's got to be a new one from the new packs that have mutton chops. Exactly, Rue. That's the one. Okay, matchmaking error. Give it another shot. I think. Okay, we're ready up again. Okay. So let's see. We've got Crazy with a Halloween freaking. How cool is that? Halloween Marge. It's Simpsons gag, the three-eyed fish. Oh yeah, the mutant fish from the power plant. I remember that episode. And he won't eat it. Like Mr. Burns won't eat it. I get it. Blinky, that's it, Rue. That's it. Okay, check it out fast. If you're still around, have a look. It loads in, and then so there's something weird happening where people get like wind up as spectators, and I have no idea why. I need to figure that out. That's probably like the biggest next problem that I need to sort out. Because spectating, you know, that's no fun. We need as many players as we can. And what this will be. All right, so we've got 3 people in. Where's the 4th? There were definitely 4 people, right? One more. I mean, is somebody going to join late? We're going to have a scoreboard, an interactive scoreboard. That's pretty cool. Was that your backpack? And then the game is going to be like warm-up phase while everyone loads in, and then it's going to be like a countdown, and then activate all the arcade machines. Right now they're glowing, they're growing green. I think we're going to make them orange to begin with. So while they're all locked. I mean, okay, hold on. Now we've got 4 people, but the last person, because they took too long to join, they're in spectate mode, right? I'm guessing that's what's going on right now. We've got the last person in spectate mode, which is kind of annoying. That's kind of annoying and sad. All right, so I need to figure out how to do that. We need to like allow late joins and then control access to the mini games like manually. And then, hey, Sir Dewey, how you doing? Okay, I hear you and Nell had a little ox off during the that night away. Wanted to sleep. Let's see. You can, yeah. I'm gonna program a lobby timer, so we'll need to do that. But okay. So from here, guys, let's do it. Let's see who can get the best score. It's just a matter of like seeing who can shoot more stuff. You guys ready to do it? We're just going to imagine that the lowest people get eliminated. All right, you're all off. Let's go. What's the best one? Okay. And then we've got the shoot fruit. Feel like this is a very loser fruit themed type of mini game. Oh my god, only 2 is a problem. I should not have chosen this mini game. I need a better mini game. But at least it puts me close to this one, which is nice. Because there's heaps of scores to be had there. Pro tip, you can hit the stuff at the top. All right, how we doing? 61. I'm still getting beat. I'm still getting thoroughly beat. All right, here we go. Boom. We need to cycle these targets. And I also, the bombs should subtract score. We haven't set that up yet, so that's a problem still. Okay, the one with the bottle is bogged. It started me low and I could not move. Yeah, I think I understand what's happening there. I haven't seen it so much, but when you're moving around like this during a play session, it's pretty easy to get that bug. All right, where's I get the sheepies? Yo, the sheep is such a good one for scores. There's going to have to be a little bit of balancing, but yeah. All right. All right. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. So then it'd be eliminating as we go. We need to add way more arcade machines and way more games so that it stays interesting. And then as we go, we'll be like eliminating players and removing them from the lineup, and all these little things where it's like, we had ideas for seeing the whole world with like this, and you could go, this might be like the game over location. Hold on, this one with the castle. We still got to like take everybody who's there, like the winning player here, and celebrate their victory. This location, be like, this person wins. So that'll happen here, and then yeah. So we're starting to get there. Okay, one of the parachute targets needs way more falling targets. 100%, Rue. Yep. Definitely need to fix that up. I think the first thing is just get the core game loop going, and that's going to make a big difference to how it plays. But yep. All right, that's pretty damn cool. I think. Let's see. So you're off to work. See you, Fook90. Good to see you again, man. Hi, just a heads up. It's Fortnite. It isn't spelt like the actual word. Oh, right. Yeah. I misspelled that, didn't I? Thank you. I have updated it. All right. So that gives me a pretty... I think the first thing I need to go solve... thank you everyone who joined into the playtest. Hey, I really appreciate that, guys. Also, they can watch the live scoreboard while they wait. That's totally true. Yeah. Yeah, the title. I can see the counter and see the counter increase. Totally true. That's a really good idea, Rue. I think if we put a big scoreboard up on this wall, then as people go up and down on the scoreboard, it's definitely gonna make a difference. I think we need to see that happen for sure. So scoreboard is definitely a change that we're gonna have to make. I'm sorry for the people who got stuck in spectator mode. I think that's going to be the first thing that I solve. And so thank you to everyone who jumped in for that first ever playtest with the community. I think now the cadence of these streams as we keep working on this is going to be a little bit... Sidebar menu should have an end game button for you to restart. Hold on. End game button to restart. I don't know that there is something like that. Zeke, you're talking about here? That was fun. Thanks for the invite. No, thanks, Rue. I'm glad you enjoyed it. We need a lot more content, I realize, because that goes real fast. That goes really, really fast. The amount of development effort for play content needs a tweak. So I think we're going to have to introduce way more mini games, which is fine because they don't actually take that long to implement. And then we're going to have to tweak the mini games to get way better. And then I think with more mini games and eliminating 1/3 of players, that's going to really make a difference to how fun this is to play. But the first thing I need to do is probably figure out how to get everyone playing even when they join late. So, okay, hold on. No, they're not. You need to code it in. Oh, you mean have a button to restart it? Like create a button that restarts the whole thing, Zeke. Yeah, I get you. Yeah, there's no way to restart the lobby without quitting and rejoining. Totally true. That built it in. All right. Yeah. That would be handy. It should be there, but there's a setting likely. So yeah, I don't think there's anything right here to do it, but all right, I'm going to thank you to everyone who jumped in to play. I really, really appreciate it. That actually teaches me a whole bunch. Are you adding rounds so it starts automatically? Yes, crazy. I'm definitely going to be doing that. The idea is as we're here, it's going to wait a while to let all the players in. That might even be the next thing we do is lock the arcade machines until all the until everybody's loaded in. Actually, no, there's some risks in doing that, isn't there? Hmm. I mean, there's a way to manage rounds through through UEFN, isn't there? Um, so let's see. So we could definitely do it with rounds. The other thing that we can do that would make a big difference is, I mean, maybe we want to hide that map too. Um, you could also code in a round robin where you get one shot of each machine. Yeah, not a bad idea, Rue. Um, Pre-game usually gives enough people time to load in. Is there a specific pre-game thing, or do I just code that in? Because I could code locking all of the arcade machines as the pre-game, and that would allow people to load in, but... okay. And you can see yourself go down the leaderboard. Having it round robin also means you don't need to balance each individual machine. I mean, part of it, what I think is cool is after you play a few times, you get to learn which machine is a good machine and which machine is a bad machine. And so there's going to be a bit of a scramble as people go for the different machines. And that could be a really good way to do it, right? Because, then you need to like kind of have a bit of metagame. You need some strategy. You need some strategy. It should be built in, but maybe not in Creative 2.0. Right. Okay, Zeke. Yep. You're talking now about the rounds, right? Okay. So let's do the first thing we should do. Thank you for everybody who joined in to play. I really appreciate it. I did actually learn a lot. I learned that the biggest issue right now is that it starts before all the players can actually load in, and those people get locked out. So that's going to be the first thing I try and solve. So, and that's a matter of. I think that's going to be a matter of possibly some setting in here. So if we go to our island settings, I think it'll be here. So let's see. Minimum players, overtime, social joining enabled, join in progress, spawn during new round. I think what we might need is spawn immediately. If we allow them to spawn immediately, allow the team a join in progress. Allow the team a join in progress player is assigned to be overridden. That sentence makes no sense. They will spawn mid-game. Yeah, that might be... That is actually an issue, isn't it? Spawn during new round. Though I think we'll need a way to manage the rounds, though, won't we? So how do we actually do that? Is there a device for this? I'm guessing there is. So let's see. If I go here, round, there's some kind of round device. Round settings? Probably not. There will be camping at the good machines. Yeah, but that's the thing, Rue, is like, if I don't even mind camping at the good machines, because that means like everybody's going to be crowding around it, and you'll have to make a decision about whether you go find a different machine or whether you crowd that machine, right? Because then it's like, that's kind of cool. It's a bit like, imagine it's like the hustle and bustle you get when you're doing musical chairs. I kind of want that as like a part of the phase of the game. Okay, so there's not some kind of round manager. But there will be something with round settings that we need to probably do here. So let's see. Join in progress. I mean, it talks about rounds here. So there is some kind of concept of rounds being built in that I probably need to... Okay. Allow team indicators. I don't think we want any kind of like... anything like that. Game start. I mean, how do we listen for game start is going to be another thing. I don't think we want auto start. Maybe this is the way that we give it a little bit of time for players to load in. That might be a thing that we can try here. Something like... I mean, I also don't want people waiting too long, though. That's the thing. Okay, respawn type. I think spawn limit means once you're eliminated, you don't respawn and you go into spectate mode. So yeah, after last spawn, go to spectating. Is there a round setting in the end game device? Is there an end game? Yeah, there is actually. We had our end game device down here. So here's our end game device. Let's see what we have. What to end game? End game call out. You win or lose. Enable at start of the game. The weird thing is like players weren't eliminated at the end of the round either. So no, unfortunately, there's nothing like that crazy. It doesn't look like in the endgame device there is something like that. If you want to do an endgame screen, you want to use the animation to activate. Animation to activate the endgame. I think the endgame should be something... There's a setting here, though, already. The setting is... Hey, Tyler, thank you for the follow, man. Really appreciate it. This isn't the Tyler from the gym, is it? It's a different Tyler, I'm guessing. So there's something in here that ends the game on the last player. Let's see, last standing ends game. So this will end the game, I think. Determines whether the game should end if there is only one player on a team still alive in a match. And this will be true, right? So this is gonna be true eventually, because what will happen between rounds is half the players will get eliminated. So yeah, but if you end it on the last player, it will be over and you won't be able to use the game animation. I mean, okay. Fair enough, but I'm kind of okay with that. I mean, I did here. So just as a way to start with this, I can get more sophisticated because we already have a bit of code here waiting for, I'm pretty sure it was here. So we've got like check game over, which happens... It checks the game over every time the number of finished mini games is greater than is equal to the living player count. So like every like round, essentially, we can check if there's a game over, and the game over is like, is there only one player? And if that happens, then we can call the end game device. So we can trigger this up. We can trigger this later crazy. At the moment, I just want to I'm going to focus on the other things that are a problem. The biggest problem, I think, is the fact that people are spawning in and not getting put into the game. So that's going to be the first thing. And I think the thing to do is figure out how a round works. So let's go to developer of assistant. So we're going to go... and what I want to figure out is how do the rounds work? How do rounds work in UEFN? How can I access them through Verse? And how can I make sure the game resets when a round is over? How do I indicate that a round is over, etc.? Let's have a look what it has to say. If we can solve just this one more problem, then I'll be pretty happy about the progress of the stream. And I'm already thrilled that we did a playtest. I'm already thrilled that it kind of like held up. The other thing that I definitely want to fix is like where players spawn, because as they activate, the map auto resets when you end a round. See, but even I'm not even sure how to end the round. That's the thing, crazy. There's not like a round manager device that lets me end the round that I can reference. Though I thought this was that, right? End game device doesn't. Oh, maybe it actually does. If I go activate for the end game device, that probably ends the round. If you do last man standing, that will end the round, not the entire game. Okay. Same as the end game, it will end the round. Okay. So I think what you're saying is we need to use that end game device, and we need to get rid of our... let's see. We need to get rid of that island setting where it's the last... so this ends the game, but it should end the round. I mean, I'm even down to just like leave it so that we can get one loop through. I just want to get one loop through where the players spawn properly. I don't know. Do I even care about that? It's okay. The first thing that I want to focus on. The very first thing that I want to focus on is why do... I think I need more time at the start of the game, possibly, right? So, more time for people to load in. Round score display time. I mean, putting that in would be handy. Because the scoreboard should display at the end of each round. That's very true. I mean, there are so many different things that so many different directions I could be going here after that playtest. I think the first thing to do is maybe... So maybe it is, maybe it is ending the round properly. So let's do that. Let's do that. So we'll uncheck it. We'll go last standing ends game. We'll uncheck that. We're going to get rid of this code here. There we go. These those go there. That goes here. Okay, living player count, total players. I think I was seeing some issues with living player count not coming through right. Okay, player is alive. So yeah, is alive I think wasn't working, but using voices with AI makes me think of the scene from one of the Star Trek movies when Scotty is getting the transparent aluminum and he picks up the Mac mouse, and he goes, "Hello, computer." Yeah, dude, I tend to use a lot of the the voice to text, because otherwise it's like white, it's just like empty space as you type in the stream. That's not entertaining for anyone. At least if I speak out loud when I type, it entertains people. But then you may as well use that to dictate. So it's a funny thing. Hello, Maxon. How you doing? Good to see you, man. Okay, so this here on player eliminated, character eliminated, event subscribe. This doesn't seem to be working. This also just doesn't seem to be working. And then also this doesn't seem to be working. Player joined was never actually like showing when a player joins, but maybe we need to... We're checking existing players at the start. This should work now. But why were people not being deleted? Like, why were their lives not being ended when? Why were they not being eliminated when the round manager determined that they should have been? So here we go. In judge round, we had lowest half of players, eliminated player, so Fortnite character, get not Fortnite character, eliminate character, Fortnite character. This should have been damaging people at the end of each like phase of the game. So yeah, we're gonna put a crap ton of logs there. What am I working on? I'm currently working on a UEFN game at the moment. So we're gonna go judging round. I'll show you in a moment. Maxon. You're about to see. If you have Fortnite, you can actually join in and play test with us if you like. Because that's one thing that we're doing for the first time is starting to get players involved. If you're still around, crazy, I do want to see what the heck is happening here, and it's going to be a lot easier with real players. But what I can do also, and this is what I've been doing to test so far, we can. So there's a thing that lets you populate the game with. Lets you populate the game with like test dummies. Team options must fill. No. Where is it? Brian, 10 stream streak. Dude, thank you, dude, for sticking around for all those streams. I really appreciate it, man. Okay. Here we are. I think I'm getting close to it now. There's game winner display 10 seconds. There's something here that fills the game with test players. I don't know if I necessarily want to do that. Test players on start. There we go. I'm going to set this to 5 so that the game gets half filled with test players. Let's give them random movement. Why not? Okay, so I'm going to launch a session. This will connect us to UEFN here. I see you're still in the game, Crazy, which is really cool. Turn on debug in the island settings. Debug settings. Okay, hold on. Is it not already? When debug is on, you can also spawn and despawn test players during the game. That's handy. All right. I believe it's already on, and I think up here was where that setting was activated, but hold on. Matchmaking to edit setting. Since we're in a group, Crazy, can we automatically just like jump in now? Or is that not a thing? Any minute when it loads. Debug is on. So yeah, we will be able to spawn them in. And then that will load. And then hopefully we'll have our debug logs, and that will make things easier. So the other thing I should do really quickly here is was always meant to be placeholder, but like, okay, so let's get the developer assistant. For the following code, I don't see the player name, but instead I see anonymous. I'd like this method to print the full name of the player rather than anonymous. Yeah, it came up with I don't have permission to join. Okay, I think I need to be on the map. Right. All right. I mean, we've had people join before. that's going to be real annoying crazy, but I might be able to swing that anyway. Alright, where is it? Okay, so we've got FAS. We've got my other accounts. I've definitely playtested with people in the past that weren't that group crazy. I think just let's give it a moment to actually finish its deploy because it's loading that session and hopefully that'll let you in. But that'll be really handy. I hope that happens because otherwise it's going to be quite hard to try and figure out how to do this and how to make it work. Okay, so the thing that we added there, like first thing, let's get this name going. That makes a lot of sense actually. And we also added that endgame thing. Put player inside localizers message that will display the player's name in-game, not anonymous. Is that really a thing? Localize. Already we've got that though. How it works, if you're seeing anonymous, double check you're using the player type, not agent. Okay. I am definitely using the player type. This already has localizers on the method definition, and it's definitely using the player type, not the agent. All right, so that's... Yeah, because this is definitely a player. How annoying. What you could do is make a map team with me on it. And when you need me to help with something, transfer the map over to that team and then back to the normal team so I don't have constant map permissions to edit. Yeah, that would be one solution. I think I feel kind of confident that it's possible to just do it crazy with like you on the... I mean, okay, so here we go. So this is interesting. So how would I get you in typically now, crazy? Is it like a invite to game type of deal? Where... more options. No. Okay, so what I'm expecting to see, if I go in here, shoot a bunch of things, half the guys should die. So they'll let this finish. And then, yeah, that's it. That should have happened. Why did that not happen? Why did that not happen when there were real players? Interesting. That should have worked. So why did it work? Why did it work then with the test bots, but not with people? That's kind of weird, right? You could try and invite, but when I try and join party, it says matchmaking area. You don't have permission to join. Okay, hold on. So... Okay, crazy. I'm gonna send you a link directly. Did you get that, crazy? See what happens when that finishes reloading, and then I see a pending invite there, crazy. So you should have that, and I think that'll sort us out for joining. Oh, that's annoying. I don't know how to solve that. Hold on. We can do a whisper. There you go. Whisper on. Now we got to whisper on through Twitch. Okay, so from there, hopefully we can figure this out. Because look, that just worked. That just worked for half the players. Why would that not? It's so weird. Okay, you're correct. The code with localizers and players, the type should display the full name. If you're seeing anonymous during playtest, here are important points. In editor preview, in local playtests or creative preview, player names aren't resolved and are shown as anonymous. Like, no, that's not true. I don't think that's true either. Correct way to display names. I'm doing it right. I'm pretty sure this is like perfectly fine. That's what we're doing. Push your island to a published or private session for real player names. Confirm you're passing out players. All right. We're gonna ignore the names. Yeah, no, you might be right. You might be not right about that, crazy. Okay. All right. Sweet. So now with that done, let's launch this. We should see some code here. I mean, the other thing where it was like, okay. I noticed that the it seems as though these test like mannequin guys, they don't actually they don't contribute to living player count. Because what we were seeing in the logs was a spam of, here we go, working. And we should see, like, hopefully now, because we're in the same party, right, crazy, we'll just like wind up connected in the same game. Yeah, it's really fast paced too, like surprisingly fast paced. Finished minigames is 0 of 1. 0 of 1 means these guys aren't getting recognized as players, which is really freaking annoying. I should do, but I'm a loading screen now instead of a matchmaking error. Well, maybe it'll finish loading in. Crazy joined the world, and you're straight into spectator mode, I bet. I mean, how do we deal with that thing? The spectator mode for late joins is like, I mean, what we need to do now, I guess, is if I activate this, kill all the, shoot the things, they should all die. All right, 42. 1 of 2. Let's go to our logs. Where was the... Okay, hold on. I need that spam gone from the console or I can't read what I wanted. That's really annoying. So now finish minigames needs to go. This is annoying. One of two. Because now it needs you to finish a minigame. Or I could just do this, right? I could just do a finish minigame of my own. We need way more of those targets. And I should respawn without the target in them. Okay, that's going to be 2 and 2. And then it should eliminate half the people, which it did. It killed half the people, so that worked. So why wasn't it doing that game over, winner found, and now it's not activating the game over screen, right? So there's so much here that's just, yeah. Did you end up making it in crazy? Yeah, they don't work properly with the code. Okay. So I guess we can't use these guys for testing. We can't use these guys for testing. So I'm going to turn them off. The test guys can go. As annoying as it is, because that means all of the testing would like dependent on a person, right? None. Endgame that, and then we're still in a group together. So if I leave to lobby, return to lobby, I should see you there. You're watching me. Okay. Okay. So we're still there. We're still there. If I now launch session, that should take you with me, in theory. Okay, waiting for UAFN to launch the session. Any minute now. $119. I think, yeah, this will be an interesting thing. I'll be really happy if we both load in, we both play a mini game, and then one of us dies. If that happens, then then we're looking good for this. Do I need to think harder about how to deal with rounds and cycling rounds? Finding server. This is encouraging. This is encouraging. The session loading. Could be really good. All right. Are you on the loading screen now, Crazy? I'm hoping so. I had to click join. Okay. I mean, it'd be interesting if I saw you here in this screen. It doesn't auto put me in queue. Right. Man, that's pretty annoying. Yeah, I wonder how to do that. Because you did join late last time, so that's something. Yo, okay, edit mode. Yo, it's you. It's... Dude, it worked. That's encouraging. You gotta pet the dog. Gotta pet that dog. That's a cute floofer. Can I pet that dog? Exactly, Gorky. How you doing? Dude, how you doing, Gorky? Good to see you, man. It is good to see you. How are you this fine day? Oh my god, your dog is dancing? Did you instruct it to dance, or does it dance on its own? You're doing okay? I'm doing good. I'm doing good, man. I'm about to go on the road again, traveling up to Brisbane, being in Brisbane land without my nice computer and comfortable, you know, all the comforts of Melbourne. It's gonna be fun, but I'll get through it. I will get through it. Leaving me again? Yeah, but I'm gonna try and stream. I'm gonna be trying to stream, so that's why it was so important for me to stream today. I didn't want to leave it like, you know, there's a good chance I'll be so busy for a couple of days there that I might not get a chance to stream for a couple of days at least. But we'll see. We'll do our best. Alright, come on game. You loading? Let's have a quick look at what's happening here. So, hopefully living player count will be right this time. And then living player count will be greater than 0. Finish mini games is going to be equal to the living player count. So we'll both do a mini game. Me and Crazy will both do a mini game. Then we're going to have this condition where finish mini games is equal to player count. It'll judge round. Judge round is going to eliminate half of the players, reset the finish mini games to 0, and check if game over is true. Ultimately, I think we'll need a third person to really do this test properly. But I don't know why people weren't being eliminated out like in the last game, man. I like got no idea, Crazy, no idea. Because that code was on, right? This player elimination code was 100% on. Judge round was in there. So, yeah, I don't know, man. Why did that not work? Yeah, it's a weird thing, right? Okay, here we go. So, I'll try my best not to leave you, Forky. I can fire up if you need a third. I mean, it would be useful for testing, Jason. No pressure, but this is what I want to see. If it's the case that we both play a mini game. All right, so we both got to play a mini game. At the end, one of us should die. One of us really should die. So let's go have a shot. Literally a shot. What's a good one for this? Yep. All right, here we go. Let's see. I died. That's good. Okay. Why didn't that work before? Crazy. Nothing changed. Nothing really changed. I didn't change much here. Okay. So, do you have the victory screen? Do you have the victory screen, Crazy? I'm thinking you should. I don't know what changed. I don't know why this... All right, we're going to return to Ireland, I guess. You're still alive. All right, cool. All right, so... You won. I was eliminated. That's exactly what it's supposed to do. So a third person actually would really help, Jason. If you do end up getting in here, that means I need to do one more thing. I need to go with... Are we friends already, Jason? Out of curiosity? Where are we? Jason X9897. I'm guessing this is you, Jason. Wait, you're making an auto aim? Kind of. Making an aim trainer. Fallen Lands. It's not exactly an auto aim, but it is like a game where you run and like you practice your first person shooter skills. It's yeah. I have to be careful when we in this screen because I can edit the map. Yeah, no, I know. It's I trust you though, Crazy. I think it's fine. It's fine. There's a few people like you and Jason who have just like always been in the stream where I don't mind that. And yeah, just like try not to, but if you do, it'd be interesting actually. If you change it, would my Unreal editor change? If so, like that's pretty cool and interesting, but it would be pretty cool though, Fallen Learns, if I was making like an auto aim or something like that. Though I wouldn't want to make cheats for a competitive multiplayer game. It would be a really cool and fun project. I don't want to test and break it. No, I hear you, dude. But like, the I don't think you will. Don't worry. Okay, so that's the point of testing to break. Yeah, that Jason's right, but Crazy's talking about like breaking the code, not making the code break. They're two very different things. It's not on this level. Yeah. Okay, so is the finished minigames greater than the living player count? If so, judge round. This worked. So we need to see it with 3 people. And judge round, I need to see half the number of players. I think good question here is for the following code, answer this question. How many players will this method return if there are 3 players in the game? We'll let it have a think about that. What's your username? It's just base code, Jason. There we go. One more thing we're going to need to do, Jason. Check your DMs, Jason, in your whispers in Twitch. You'll need to follow that link. Yeah, if you follow that link, then you'll be able to join. Okay. So Crazy, I don't actually freaking understand what happened, why players weren't getting eliminated last time, because there were 3 players that we played and they weren't dying and I didn't change that code. So Rude, dude, thank you so much for participating in the first playtest, dude. I super appreciate it, man. That was like a big moment for this, is getting people in and playing for the first time. Thank you for being like part of the first group that ever did that. I really appreciate the help. Going to get some rest and stream and have a good trip. Thank you. I need to go sleep too pretty soon. Yo, Jonas, thank you for the follow, dude. Really appreciate you. Jonas Drever, are you into Fortnite or Unreal Editor stuff? I noticed there are always 4 player scores on screen. I wonder if I was counting the first player that died as the player with the lowest score and tried eliminating them. I like playing Fortnite. Nice, dude. we're building Fortnite right now. We're making custom maps. We're making UEFN maps. Like, thanks for tuning in, man. Thanks for tuning in. I know this is a very different software category than it's software and game development, not Fortnite. But yeah, you can help playtest if you like. We might, depending on the time, we might do another round of playtesting if I can figure out the issue that we just experienced with the last playtest where players weren't being eliminated properly. But yeah, we're making I think a pretty cool Fortnite map that's really different from anything you might have seen. But yeah, let me know, Jason, when you followed that link, and then I'll add you to the group. I think you're already in the group, so that means if I start the game, will it pull Jason in? Let's just try. I mean, I don't see him. I only see us two. It's really annoying that those names aren't public. No, I'm still in a lobby. All right, we might actually have to end game, go back out. That's really annoying. Sorry, crazy. Return to lobby. Okay, here we go. UEFN session. Now if I start... Cool character, Jason. Now from here, I can launch session. That should get us back in. You might have streamer mode on, your account's not showing names. It's not streamer mode, Jason. I think I did a little bit of research, and I think it's because the map is private that the names aren't coming up. I think that's what it is. I'm not sure exactly. We're gonna have to find out when we publish it. But yeah, yep. All right, here it goes. Loading session. Going in here. Resize individual axes to manipulate axes. Is that talking about axes? A-X-I-E-S? Maybe that's not how you spell it. Maybe I'm wrong about the spelling. Okay. Here we go. Game in progress. If it puts you in spectator, I'm going to be a little annoyed about it. It didn't. Crazy joined the island. I think we might need to give it a little more time, Crazy. So let's see. Jason should also spawn in, right? Let's see. Jason, can you give us a bit of feedback? Is it loading on your end? My first game of the day, it takes a while to prep shaders. No worries, gotcha. It is loading. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Yeah, I think we're going to have to bring in, for this really to like, oh yeah, there's Jason. And it put him in spectate mode. I mean, that's an issue. That might actually be something we just straight up need to fix. We might need to... or at least, like, keep the lobby open. So, I mean, let's see what happens. Crazy, is it going to be the case that if we play a game, it's always going to just give us the option to go back to lobby? Because that's no good, right? We want to, like, finish a round and then stay in the map. We don't want to be booting people out every time. So there's got to be something like rounds that lets us do this. But let's just shoot around and see what happens. Because now there are 3 players. Add more rounds. But yeah, like, what does that actually mean though, Crazy? How do you add rounds? There's not like... I don't think the game settings have something like rounds where you can just go like rounds. Total rounds. Holy crap, there is. Maybe I make that like 5? That's a cool idea. 5 rounds ain't a bad idea. That could work real well. Make it 100. Fast Free Bin Box Fights had 69 rounds. All right, 69 rounds. Hold on, now we're gonna go with like 100 just to see what happens. All right, that's a good thing. Let's. If I push these changes, this might actually do the trick for us. So that'll recycle this. And then hopefully we'll get Jason in there as well. Total rounds 100. And then let's see what happens with it. Hey, it's Bella. Yo, Bella, how you doing? Good to see you, Bella. It's been a minute. How are things going? How are you recovering? How's your like it was your legs and stuff, right? Was it your legs? I feel like there was some kind of injury and I can't remember exactly what it is, but you were recovering and I hope your recovery is going really well and you're doing really good. It's good to see you. It's been a minute. It's been a hot minute. I know your schedule's shifted too. How are you liking the new schedule? How's life? All right, is that running? It's that session's closed. Pushing changes should have like done something without like redoing the whole thing. I started PT and I'm doing okay. Painful, but damn. Damn, Bella. Good to hear you're doing well. Guess what? You remember that whole like how we use? Yeah, it's Bella. She's back. It's really good to see her. Yeah, we're back on the Fortnite map. Working on that. Getting it all going. That emote, it's so appropriate, Gorky. It's Armando the whole. Okay, so we should see multiple people here. Oh, yep, we got Crazy. And his new dog. A different pet dog. Oh my god, look at the fur. Look how well the fur is done on that dog. That's good fur. As a game developer, I appreciate that fur. Fur ain't easy. Fur is not easy to do. I only do crazy red versus blue. And I do it just to get my DP done. My BP done? BP done. Hold on. What are we... yeah, good old Fortnite. Right. Okay. Yo, Jason with the loser fruit skin. How do you get the loser fruit skin? Is that something you can just purchase now? I'm guessing not, right? You can't just go buying the loser fruit skin. Pretty cool to see the loser fruit skin. It comes up in the item shot. Right. That makes sense. When it rotates into the shop. I see. Look at us go. In sync. Any minute. It's downloading. All right, so this rounds should make it interesting. 3 people should be really interesting. This is going to be a really, really, really good test. This is going to be a really good test. Spandex. Look at the guns on this Power Ranger. This ain't your like childhood Mighty Morphin Power Ranger. This dude, he works out. Where's the dog? Come on, dog. Dance. We dance too. Look at that dog. Of course, Seb plays his fish sticks. Look, someone gifted me this, and it's the only It's the only skin I have that isn't a default skin. And I have 1,000 V-Bucks here. 1,000 V-Bucks that I need to spend on something, but I just never got around to it. I never got around to it. Alright, come on. Come on, loading. This download is taking forever, guys. I really just need this to work. Come on. Binge only sends you the ugly ones. And to be fair, it's a pretty ugly skin. It's a pretty ugly skin. Loading is so painful. I know, dude. As a person who's been working in like Unity and the like, I developed a custom tool specifically to reduce the iteration cycle cost of like, yeah. So I made this tool for the Unity engine. If I go to open source tools, I made Sketch. It lets you break problems down into smaller interactive parts. And it also like lets you build your game in little bits, and then you can test the little bits on their own. All right. Hold on. Do we have everyone? Yes, we do. Yo, I don't actually even know you could get up here. That's hilarious. Oh no, that's a problem. I'm nearly stuck. Okay, guys. Now we all need to pick a minigame, play it, and people should get eliminated when we do. That's the test. That's the test. Let's do it. Good luck and Godspeed. Oh. Yo, what happened to... Oh, we're already off. We're off. Let's do it. Good luck. I feel like shooting that fast might not be the best strategy. Why are we not getting eliminated? You saw it happen last round, right? What's in the logs? Okay. Setting FPS camera. Returning to arcade, minigame done. Where's the judge? That's really annoying. Okay, hold up. Quickly checking the code. We have judging round. Judging round should be appearing. Why is it not? Okay, it is. When? When is it appearing? Did we get judge round recently? Guys, it's not working. Is this even ours? It seems to be. Returning agent to the arcade. Okay, why on earth? Did everybody finish a minigame? Somebody has 0 score. I'm guessing somebody hasn't finished a minigame yet. Jason, have you played a minigame? I'm guessing you might be 285. Walk up to one of these arcade cabinets and press E if you haven't already. I went behind the map, so we need some barriers. Oh, yeah. We definitely gonna have to figure that out. But did you play a minigame? That one's been used. That one's got the red indicator. Go find a green one. Yep, there we go. All right, now he's gonna play a minigame, and when he finishes, we should see who dies and who lives. So I'm noticing he's not shooting things. We should be hearing some shooting. We should be seeing his score go up. Okay. Why did it end game though? There should only be one player left for it to do that. All right. That was really good. We learned something. By the way, I got to write an original strong for an Aussie drag queen. Yo, that's sick, Bella. That's cool. Okay, it didn't hit any of the targets. Okay, which mini game did you do? Hold on, which mini? He did the. Let's see, which one did he do? Okay, so. But looks what. Yeah, we're about to see what happens with rounds. So now are we in round 2? Now we're in round 2? No, it took us back to creative mode. Okay, so the round thing didn't work. The round thing didn't work. Definitely, if I go look at rounds, total rounds is 100. I need to go look at structure. Let's go find total rounds 100. This should have. Ah, the parachute targets. Yeah. Okay, you didn't hit any of your parachute targets. That should be fine. That should have eliminated you, but left me in crazy without finishing the game, but it didn't. It didn't. What it did was it finished the game, right? And that's going to be check game over, living player count, total player count. If the living player count is greater than or equal to the total players -1, maybe it's actually not -1. If living players... I mean, this should actually be... If living players is... All right, that actually makes sense that was an error. So... If it's less than or equal to 1... All right, that's going to be the change we pushed. So I'm going to push the change. I don't know why the... Make sure it's set to end game. Check your end game device. Make sure it's set to end game. It definitely is. It definitely is. But like, why did the rounds not? Why did the rounds not cycle? That's the thing. No, her name is Teely XO. That's pretty cool, Bella. What's the context? Is this like for a drag show? For a drag show, now your music's gonna be like in the drag show, because that's pretty freaking cool. Like, well done. Well done getting that all hooked up if you did. Okay. So, where are we? So, has this... All right, it's reloading. All right, so hold on. Crazy, what you're saying is check your end game device. Make sure it's set to end game. So, our end game device right here is end game device. What to end game? I mean, that's definitely... That seems... Enable at the start of the game. End round. End round, of course, of course. That makes so much sense. Change it to end round, yes. Oh, that's a vibe. That's a vibe. Okay. So, session updating. We're going to have to do that one more time. And then we'll be able to play multiple rounds. That's going to be really cool. And I probably also need to push my verse code. How did you do that? Did Jason just disappeared through the floor? Oh. All right. That's yeah. That's a test. That's a test for sure. Thank you for finding that. Thank you for finding that, Jason. That's a good bug. You can clip the... All right. All right. I am here to break games. Thank you, dude. That's a good find. That's a really good find. Also, I now have a way to kill myself if I need to. Where is it actually? Oh, no collider there. Is it this whole wall? This whole wall has no collider. That's a problem. That's a problem right there. Yep. Now that's what you call a problem. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Or a way for people to voluntarily exit their the game. like opt out. I mean, if you have 100 rounds, you would want to go to the next round, Sebi, not the end of the game. No, I like you're right. You're right, Bella. You're right. You called it. You called it. All right, here we go. I might need to actually push changes one more time. But what was the other thing we changed when we pushed it? It was... the other thing we changed was... I mean, let me think about it. It was this code. We need to compile verse, and then we need to push the verse code, and then we need to push changes, and then we'll have another playtest on our hands. Crazy and Jason, thank you so much for helping me out with this. Like, I don't even know how I would do this on my own. Like, solo, it's simply not possible. It's just impossible to test these things. I would need to get like 3 computers set up and all connected. Which I could do in the office, but that's really, really annoying. We'll add that to the to-do list. Blah, blah. Tripping on my tongue here. Add that to the to-do list. All right. Is it pushing verse? Is it pushing changes? I'm hoping it does. Here's a question for you, Crazy. If you push changes, does it also push the verse code? It's a good question. It's a good question. To test 3 players, I had 3 accounts, split screen on my Xbox, and joined one on my computer. Absolute pain. Yeah, dude, that sounds really, really annoying. Luckily, I do have 3 computers, and I might have to just like use 3 computers and 3 accounts to do this testing. I think, yeah, that's what I'll have to do with it. But it's yeah, it's going to be a hassle, but we'll get there. We will get there. Okay. I should push verse 2 just to make sure that you, yeah. I think they're working. I think they're working. And we might actually be in the game now. So let's do it, guys. We're going to run around. We're going to each play a mini game. And then we're going to see if it cycles rounds. And we're going to see if it eliminates the bottom 2 players. So let's go. Let's go. Mission start. Let's do this. I also would love to build in a way to track accuracy. And I need to extend the rounds. Yo! Crazy beat me. Jason, did it automatically delete you? Did it delete you, or did you... I don't think he killed himself. I think it actually deleted him. He died, yes! It worked! It worked! Alright. One more round, Crazy. Let's do it. Let's do it. Next round. And we need something to announce that it happened. I died. Sorry, ads can't hear nothing right now. No, that's perfect. That's perfect. I mean, he can't hear me saying it's perfect, but like... All right, hold on. I'm gonna experience death. I'm gonna opt out and not... All right, here we go. Crazy freaking killed it, but I didn't die. I didn't die. Why didn't I die? Player eliminated. Okay, judging round, player eliminated. Did it not? All right, hold up. Finish mini games plus equals... Oh, I think I understand. I think I understand. This might be... We might have to go one more round as the logic is... As the logic stands. Crazy. So one more round, and then I think after that we'll be eliminated. We'll see an elimination. Alright, here we go. I don't think I can survive this. Okay. Then when crazy finishes, it did not eliminate. That game may be bugged. All right. Well, luckily, Jason discovered a way to eliminate ourselves. Could you also do that, Crazy? Because then we'll get to see if it cycles rounds or not. All right. Now what happens? It should end the game, right? Okay, so did it treat it like a round? Has it taken us back into creative? Yo, it restarted it. It restarted the round. That's excellent. Okay, so now let's try this again. So the person with the lowest score should get eliminated when we finish this. When we finish this. All right, here we go. Here goes nothing. I don't think I'm gonna survive. All right, there we go. So, Jason got eliminated. All right. So that works. What is happening with so we've got minigame done. And then we can say finished minigames. Finished minigames. So that'll tell us a little bit more. So if... What I'll do now, Jason, I'm going to end my life. I want to see what it's like to spectate. If you play around, then what we should do is living player count, like finishing the minigame. Okay, let's see. Living player count, finish minigames should be greater than... So you need to play enough minigames to trigger the judge round. So I'm going to end my life. I'll spectate you. You finish a minigame. And then I want to see if that causes check game over to pass. Check game over should see that the number of living players is 1. And then it should go game over, winner found, and call you the winner. Yo, look, I'm actually seeing I'm in spectate mode. I'm seeing the blue gun. That's pretty cool. All right. Did I see that happen? Why is it not? Check game over should have been run now. Check game over here. Judge round wasn't called either. Oh, I understand. I think I understand. So we are breaking from this loop. We need to continuously check. Because as we keep going, yeah, we need to continuously check. So, so all minigames finished. Print. Let's do that. I'll push those changes. I think that'll be that'll be the ticket. Guys, thank you for your help with this. I really appreciate it. I know it's not as exciting as like playing Fortnite, you know, with like rounds and all that other stuff, but it really, really helps me, and it really, really helps the map. It's absolutely amazing that you guys are chipping in like this. What's the feedback on the map so far? Do you think if we figure the game loop out, this will be really enjoyable and entertaining? I think it's like... does it have really, really good potential, or is it just going to be another, like, meh? I got 0 again on the parachute drop. I did die, though. I got 0 again on the parachute drop. Right. Yeah, we need way more parachutes in the parachute drop. For sure. For sure. Okay, so we've got another round, I think. So it's not a case of getting 0 score. Yeah. I mean, some of the really... The easiest ones, Jason, are the... This one's pretty easy. This one's pretty easy. The fields is pretty... is a really good way to get a score. Sorry, where is it? Fields is... This one. This is a really good scoring level. But yeah, okay, let's go. Let's do it. Let's have a round. And... I'll duel with the parachutes. Damn, they are hard. We need to make each parachute worth, like, way more points. Okay, I got eliminated. So let's go see the logs. Judging round, player eliminated. Finish mini games is 3. You know, it's not bad spectating, honestly. This game needs to cycle its targets a lot better. Finish mini game, judging round. Did it eliminate though? It didn't. And why not? Why didn't it eliminate? I like that you can spectate like this, though. That's pretty cool. Alright, hold on. In the logs, judging round, total players 3, eliminating 1. Right, okay. Total players 3. Total players 3. Sorted scores... So, okay. I think I'm onto something here. So this needs a... okay, what we need is editable. This is going to be a... it's the player tracker. Player tracker device is equal to the player tracker device. I need to actually call that device. Player tracker device. Oh, that's going to be a real hassle to refactor. So then player tracker can... Player tracker dot get... This is going to be get living... Get living player count. Okay, this needs to be get living players. And then we need to collect them the same way as we were doing with... okay, get living players. Okay, for this method... Thank you for your help, guys, and for hanging out in the game. So, for the following method, I need some changes made. Rather than returning an integer for the count of the living players, I want an array of all of the living players returned instead. There we go. And then, all the places where this is used, give players.length. And here too, dot length. Get living players. That becomes that. All players is going to be living players. Okay, hold on. Player scores. No, that should be fine. Yep. Then this method goes to there. Like that. Okay. Let me build those verse changes. Compile verse. That should be fine. That should be fine now. Okay, I think this next one, guys. Probably that's going to solve our problem. Cool venue for a jam, isn't it? I really love the way Unreal renders this stuff. Okay, is player alive? Get living players. Living players, that's the length, yep. Alright, I think by doing this, what we've changed, by going get living players, means that when we judge the lowest half of players, it's going to be the the players to eliminate. So let's see. Yeah, so that'll now operate on the living players instead of all of the players. Push the verse changes, and now we're in business. Now we're in business, guys. Hell yeah. I'm so glad to have some people to freaking test this with. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate it. All right. Let's see. All right, there we go. That should be validating local environment. That's going to push up soon. Excellent. Excellent. Already we've made some really big improvements. Crazy, thank you for your advice about the rounds. I think the rounds is going to make it way, way, way easier. Okay. Now we're all in. It says UEF vent session not ready. Ready up. I'm guessing it actually is ready though. It's probably lies. The accuracy of the guns. It's quite hard to... It can be quite hard to aim straight. You're off to bed, Goldie? That's probably a sign it's time for me to go to bed. Okay. Why did that not eliminate... Oh, he hasn't finished his game yet. He hasn't finished his game. That's going to be it. How did that happen? Crazy, how did you do that? You eliminated him with a pistol? It also let me go in and kill Jason? What? Oh, shit. Okay. I think I understand how that happened. Well, that's gonna mess with the playtest a little. Yo, yep. All players finished, judging rounds. Total players 0, eliminating 0. Why did it think that there are no players? Get living players. Alright, what the hell? Does this actually not work? Yo, Snolzy! How you doing, my man? How are you? Hold up. Good to see you, dude. All right. This function looks completely fine. This function looks completely fine. Living players, it's an array. For every alive player, If is alive is true, add that player. No, that's all. That all checks out. That's legit. Um, print player is alive. What, you can't access? Yeah, you can. Why can't you access the variable player here? Player is alive. I mean, that'll have to do for the moment. All right, I've got to take advantage of this while you all are still here. So what let you teleport in was that when we activated the teleporter, so minigame activator, so when you occupied the minigame, no, how did you do it? The moment that you occupy the minigame, the teleporter entrance should have been disabled and the start button should have been disabled. How did you do that? All right, hold up. This needs to hurry up and restart. I'm just playing Arc Raiders. Yo, that game looks really good, Snolzy. I'd love to try it. All right, is it working? I really need to get a wall back in for that, like, no collider wall. I don't even know how you make a wall without a collider in this. That's pretty weird. All right. I don't know if Bella's still here, but I freaking love vibing out to the music she makes. It's so good. Yeah, you're probably right about no collision. We can add the collision to it pretty quickly. All right. Oh, I thought I was going to get them all. That far one's quite hard to shoot. Okay, player is alive. It's definitely let me know that players are alive. Why is no one getting eliminated? Okay. So people are definitely being added to that collection, but then why on earth? Players are alive. If is alive is true, the player is alive. If it returns get living players, all the instances where I feel like we need limited ammo, or if you get the bar, yeah, you won't die. Yeah. Jason, you're 100% right. How we're going to deal with that is balancing the value of the targets. So the target value is going to get scaled a little bit. And the accuracy of the gun needs to be turned like way up. So living players is player tracking.get living players. We got, so print living players for judging. Yeah, that's going to be the, compile that, push that change. That'll show us what's actually happening in here. Because it seemed like it was getting no living players. And then soon, I'm going to have to wrap it and get sleeps. Because I'm flying tomorrow and I got packing to do. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right, here it goes. Loading. All right, there we are. And then any minute now, it will validate local content. We should also have a quick look at that wall as soon as this is done. Back off to Queensland. Yep. What happens if 2 players draw? One of them at random is going to get eliminated if I think about the code. All right, here we go. Yeah, this game really needs a way to increase the accuracy of the gun. Look at that. Living players for judging. I saw it. Living players for judging 0. So player tracker.get living players came back at 0. All right, that's kind of crazy. So alive players are alive. It's going to be the player tracker dot total player. I mean, let's see. Get total player count. Why doesn't it like that? Missing type. That's an int. All right. Unfortunately, we're down to like debugging little bits and pieces. Crazy with the fresh emote, man. You're an OG money spender? Dude, what do you mean? The fresh emote? Which emote's that? Oh, yo, he's got an in-game emote. Which one? Which one? Are you all off on minigames? Oh, here they are. Here they are. Oh, yo. Well, look at you both, money bags. All right, is that doing its thing? Okay, here we go. I feel like the minute I get away from this, I'm gonna need things that require like multiple people to test again. The game loop just needs people. I'm gonna have like 3 computers set up for this. That's gonna be interesting. That's gonna be really interesting, actually. I guess I do have that many computers. I have my laptop, I have this desktop. If I can remote play with it, that'll be a thing. Okay, hold on. Sergius, how you doing, man? I played back then was too cheap to buy things. Right. Has it become more expensive? Freaking inflation, man. Happens everywhere. All right, so we've got player joined. Checking existing players at start. Why is that rerunning? On begin. Why is that running multiple times? Okay, because it did that for all of us because we were already in. And then... All right, yeah. That checks out. Okay, so... The thing we've got new logs in there this time. What I'm expecting to see is... how I'm trying to understand how this is working, because if a live players is not 0, then it means that on joined is not running. Okay, if add a live, yeah, okay, so on player added, if they're a fort character, we're gonna add that. Okay. All right, let's play mini games. I really need to fix this bug. The big test is, can you floss? All right, all right. Okay. Living players for judging 0, 0 alive. So why on earth? I don't understand. I don't understand why that's working. But I think this is now a problem for another time. It's now 2:27. I think I need to wrap it up, guys. I need to wrap it up and leave this mystery. Let's see. What we're doing here should be setting the alive player when the player joins. So we're seeing player joined. We're seeing player joined all up here, right? We've got player joined. If player joined runs, then setting that player to true should be populating this collection, which means this should not be 0. So I don't understand what the heck is happening there. What's clearing this connection? What is clearing that connection? There's nothing that's clearing that connection, the collection. So that's pretty weird. But yeah, that's gonna be it, guys. I need to wrap. I need to get some sleep. I've got travel tomorrow, and yeah, back to Brisbane. So it'll be a yeah, it's gonna be a big. It's gonna be a big, bit of time away. So a few days of. Now, a few days... Okay, who we got here? Got the ending with Ali stream. Who else we got? We've got... JS Frost is on. That could be a good raid. No, yo, I have to, before we end this stream, I just have to give a shout out to Jason and to Crazy. Guys, thank you for helping me test, especially all of your feedback, Crazy. Like, you helped a lot, man. Testing that alive players shouldn't be too hard, though. Just get it to print a bunch of things on game start and see what registers you as a countable player. Yeah, I'm tempted to do one more test. When am I going to have other actual players in there that doesn't require me messing about? I'll go a little longer. So, alive players. After adding player, new alive player count Dot length. We can do that. We can do that real quick. Compile verse. And then... All right, push those verse changes. While I still have you guys, yeah, W to the testers. The testers are the OG, like they're the goats for this stream for sure. It was like huge, you know, huge thank you to them, because without them, I can't test this multiplayer stuff. You know, there's not good systems built in to test multiplayer things without multiplayer people here, which is, you know, which is an issue. It's a real issue. Okay, here we go. All right, we got Jason, we got Crazy. It's loading in. We did make some big improvements with the round restarting. That's one good change. We're going to need a lot of bells and whistles on this thing for it to be really viable. I really need to figure out how to increase the accuracy of the gun. That's going to be a super annoying thing. Well, yeah, we're about to see. All right, here we go. We're in. Let's do it. I don't know why I choose the difficult one. I guess it's guarantees I'm going to get eliminated. Oh no. At least I got one more. Did it not give me any score? Alright. Hold up. Before all that, we should have seen... Okay, here it goes. So, added player. New live player count is 3. Good. So, minigame done. Target hit. Score awarded. Judging rounds. Players alive for judging 0. 0 alive. What on earth? Yeah, it said counted players 3. That one just doesn't track. That's what I've been saying. Okay, hold on. It says counted players 3. Yeah, it definitely does. Hold on. Finish minigames 3. 3 players, 3 finished minigames. Why is this living players for judging? Living players, alive players. So total players. Get total player count, alive players. So this is... Why on earth, if that length is... This winds up as 0. I'm not understanding how that could even be possible. Unplayer added. New alive player count is... Yeah, okay. What the hell clears them? I'm not understanding that. On player eliminated. Pretty weird behavior. Player eliminated. That's not a part of it. Is player alive? Get living players. What the hell? How does that become 0? It's like it's calling it from a different object. You know, I think I know what it could be. I think I know what it is. Oh, I think I know what it is. And this should have been an error. Why is this not an error? Oh my god. Round judge device was never assigned. Where is it? This should 100% have thrown in some kind of exception. Round judge device. This should have been that. Oh, man. That's really frustrating. How, like, the variable was null, but it didn't treat it as null. It treated it as a new instance of the variable. What, like, where's the logic in that? Explain that one to me, Crazy. Explain that. It's so annoying. Yeah, that should have been, like, allowed failure, but instead it was, I don't know. That's real annoying. That is real annoying, man. Oh, well. Oh, well. Okay, but that means this new round of testing should probably have the right variables, and then I expect we'll get the right eliminations. We're going to get the right eliminations. This will be good. Okay. It likes to it likes to be a little b explanation. Yeah, that's yeah. There's not a good explanation, that's for sure. Guys, I really appreciate your help with this. This is all I got. I'm so vanilla with this. All right. How is it working? Edit mode, preparing. Seb, yeah, I know, Crazy Mer, I'm sorry. I figured I've got Jason and Crazy here. We're doing fist bumps and stuff because, like, I really need users for testing, and having them around is super, super, super useful. I think I need to, like, get 3 development PCs set up for this. But in the meantime, I've got them around, and that's gonna make a lot of difference to me being productive. So I figured I'd just, like, stick with it a little longer. Session updating. I'm pretty sure I'm about to see something function. We're about to see this damn thing work. Why can't I join in with that one? Also, notice the spawners have collisions. See how I go up and, like, lift up and then down? How did Jason respawn? That's a good emote. Man, I like that one. That's pretty cool. How good's that? I know I heard. I was just gonna mess with you since my emote. Yeah, it's a good bed tuck emote. We need to do it. We need to get me in bed, like, soon. But I feel like I just want to make a little more progress on this thing. I just want to make a little more progress on it. Hey, Gorky, how you doing? Okay, this is gonna work. This is gonna work. I believe as well. We believe, Crazy. So, but, like, Crazy and like, what do you guys think? What do you guys think of the gameplay? Leaves a lot to be desired. I need to make the guns way more accurate, but do you think this could be an entertaining kind of, like, thing? Would you guys play this a few rounds? Would you jump in and would you get your friends to play? We're about to see if it's like... Alright, this will work. Yo, I appreciate the confidence there. It looks really nice. Okay, but it doesn't play nice yet. It doesn't play nice. We got so much gameplay to do. Alright, let's do it. This time it's gonna work. I believe. Player count is 3. We have our missions. Alright, and I'm gonna win this one. These guns, I really want more accuracy with them. Alright, how did I do? 38. I didn't win. Yay! Jason got eliminated. Jason got eliminated. Okay, okay. Alright, 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 alright. So now, good luck. Alright, hold on. Which one? I didn't get any targets spawned. What minigame did you choose? Is this one? Oh, this one's taken. Man, all the good ones are taken. Alright, I gotta... What the hell? Y'all see the sheep being weird? I didn't get any targets that... Alright, well, look, look, look. Someone just got eliminated. And what's happened here though? It didn't have the game over screen, but that's good. That's good. I was one of the sheeps. Yo, it reloaded. It did it, guys. It did it. Now I just need to make fancy UI. Let's go again. Let's go again. I left you last alive so you could see what happened at the end. Yeah, I gotcha. This is a win. This is a win, guys. Very happy with that. All right, one more round. See who wins it. This one. Come on, you stupid fruit. Oh my god, I'm gonna get eliminated. I'm gonna get eliminated. No! No! Oh, and only by 6 points. Only by 6 points. Alright, that's pretty fun. That's pretty fun. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we have a game. Now we need another, like a phase here that's like, okay. We need a phase to give you like a countdown if you don't start a minigame in a certain amount of time. So that'll definitely be another thing. Oh, how did you both do it? How'd you do that? How did he do it? The code says you can't do that. Literally, the code is like... The code says you can't do it, but it happens, so... How does that happen? How does that happen? I don't understand. We're even. Yep. Alright, alright. Alright, no messing about this time. I'm going straight for the good ones. No! I did it too fast. No, I caught the bug. I didn't trigger the minigame to start. Oh, this does not bode well for me. The minigame never started, so it can't even end. I'm definitely getting eliminated. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. But guys, we actually have a game loop here. We actually have a game loop. This is what I was hoping it would do at the start of the game. All right, hold on. Not that one. This one. This is the winning one, I think. Yo. go. 60 in one round. 60 in one round. Top that, guys. We're about to... Yeah, I'm surviving this one 100%. And we need a thing that just like on the UI says round 1. All right. All right, crazy. Well done. Well done. Oh, which one do I... Yeah, that was a good call. That was a good call. Oh my god, the good ones are gone. No. How will I... We're going to have to put something in to put a little time pressure in here to make this faster. Oh god, come on. Get it! Oh, that could have gone better. I lose. Crazy wins. The game loop is kind of in there, guys. The game loop is kind of in there. It needs to be tightened up, but like we actually have a game loop now. We actually have a game loop. So we need a whole bunch like better UI, but we're in business. What? How'd you... What? I guess we're in spectator mode. Why didn't I trigger? Oh, man. What the hell? What the actual F? How did that happen? Man, versus... Not even verse. UEFN be weird, man. It'd be weird. I'm about to get eliminated. No, I'm not, because I didn't trigger the minigame. So now we're kind of just like stuck. Oh, man. This teleporter logic. I'm literally standing perfectly on the little podium here. It's perfectly on the podium. How could that not trigger the... How could that not trigger the right stuff? It's all in the right space. It's literally all just friggin' there. I mean, where is this one? I don't know. I'm stuck now. I'm stuck. There's not like a suicide button. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, that works. People can just keep playing until eventually it... Yeah. So I really need to tighten up whatever is causing that thing to happen. But yeah, I mean, amazing, right? Game loop. Is it a game loop? If you finish one more, the game loop will continue and it'll finish. Or do that. Or do that. That works too, crazy. Yeah, I think what we'll do for the winner is we'll teleport them to we'll teleport them in front of the castle, and then we'll need to fix up the game over screen to work. But like, I think the basic loop of this thing is kind of in, right? It's kind of in now. So that's a vibe. I wonder if you could track scores between rounds. Alright, this one's obviously the best. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. What's the score? 64. That rhymed. Pretty decent. All right, one eliminated. It's you and me, crazy. You and me. Yeah, that was a good call. That was a good call right there. Which one am I gonna play? Oh man, I'm kind of. It's now we kind of just like need to finish the mini games off and. Crazy's beating me at my own game, guys. Yeah, he wins. Okay, so there's a game loop. There's a game loop, guys. I need to figure out the UI and how to dress it all up, but like the basics of it are in here. This is functioning. This is functioning. This is actually working. This is working. So that's a vibe. So I don't know. As playtesters, what do you guys feel we need as like the number one? So like Crazy and Jason, what if you're gonna add one thing next? What would it be? Automatic. Any requests or suggestions as the next most important thing? More beer? Balance to the scoring. Yeah. Yeah, that's a really good call. I need to like finish those mini games off so the broken ones aren't so broken. Like the skull one, the skulls are supposed to like jump up and at, like, you know, jump out of the parachute one is near impossible. The gun accuracy, yep, gun accuracy. That's a really, really big one. Balancing the levels a little, yep. I think. Also, I don't know how many more mini games we can plausibly fit into the environment. That's going to be another interesting challenge. So where's the volcano? Volcano is a whole mini game that should be here and just isn't. Volcano's missing entirely. All right, there's a thing we should fix. But yeah, okay. All right. Noted. Thank you, guys. This is huge. This has been huge. Do you want to have one more final round to decide who the ultimate winner is? And we'll like start in the middle and then run to the actual arcade machines that we want. We'll like all right. The moment I start to dance, we'll run for the arcade machines, okay? So, ready, set, go. Yes! No! Okay, come on. I can do this. Alright, 2 down. 2 to go. 1 down, 2 to go. What's next? Oh my god! Yeah, that was the right call. That was totally the right call. I had to think about which one to use next. That's, no. All right. Hold on. We can do this. China shop was the right call. How did I do? Oh, yes! Yes! I did it! Oh, man. Yep. I actually did it. You'd made the right call with the China shop there. That was a good one. You're back. Welcome back, Bella. Okay, hold on. Okay. Does the game track so that you can use the same mini game several times in the match? Is it a feature that would be good to add? I've actually disabled it so that there's a meta game, Crazy Mo, where you have to run to select the right arcade machine. So that's like, if you get really good at a particular arcade machine, then the idea is that you are going to run for it, but other people are too. And so the idea will be like, yeah, we're kind of going to like, there's a meta game there with the arcade machines being like a renewable, you know, a finite resource really. You could make it so that there are a certain amount of people, levels become reusable after 3 to 4 rounds. Yeah, that's a really good idea, Crazy. That's a really good idea. I think that's a really good idea. I need to figure it out so that they reactivate or something like that if there's a large group of people. And then we could actually make it like, I mean, there could be 10 people in a game every game. So we're going to have to change that. We're going to have to change that for sure. Yep. But yeah, that's fantastic. That's really fun. That's really enjoyable. Also, we just need to add more mini games, I think, which will be a challenge. It's going to be a real challenge to get enough, but you know, that's something for next time. This is playable. This is actually like a playable. There's a playable game loop here, which is really cool. That's huge. Guys, can I get some claps in the chat for Crazy and for Jason, out the 2 stars of the show today, who absolutely freaking killed it in helping out here. I couldn't have done it without their support. They really helped a lot. So, ooh, popcorn. We all know how I like popcorn. Nice. So yeah, thank you guys. I'm gonna find somebody to raid out to. I think we're gonna raid out to TJ. TJ for sure is getting our raid. So get your raid message ready. Raid TJ. Here we go, guys. Thank you again. Thank you, Crazy. Thank you so much. Good to see you again, Bella. I hope it's not too long before I see you again. I'm going to try and stream way more, and I'll try and do the hours better so you can make it. Jason, thank you again for your help. You guys were freaking incredible. Yeah, give me one of those ice creams. No? No ice cream? Play some chess? We can play some chess. But so, thank you guys. I super appreciate it. Thank you, Fast, for the raid. Thank you, Lisa, for the raid. Thank you, freaking... We had Danzy rating as well. We had a bunch of followers. We had Digital Sharky. We had Tylee. We had Jonas. Thank you, everybody, for following along. It's really, really great to see the community continue to grow. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate it. It's nice to be back. Nice, yeah. We have a raid message. We do. There it is. Base code raid. So TJ is one of the streamers that goes with, he's done things with Adam Yusuf and the Primogen. The guy's like, he's a pretty big streamer. I'd really love to do some work with him in the future. So make sure you make him feel welcome and say hi and be like, recommend me to him so that something good happens in the future. Thank you, everyone. Have a great night. I'll see you all from Brisbane sometime soon. See yous.